thing. Like this, I'm going to screw down here, stupid. Is it Father's Day? I don't know. Let me check. Let me see. Is it Father's Day today? Let me see. Blah, blah, blah. Is it Father's Day today? I don't know. Father's Day is on the 16th of June. Oh, it is Father's Day today. All right, people. Happy Father's Day to you fathers out there. I guess we consider me a father. I got a cat, so yeah, I guess I am a father. But anyway, yeah, happy Father's Day. Okay. I always call my mother and wish her happy Father's Day because my mother did the job. I'm gonna leave that alone. No, that's my business in the day. I ain't talking too much. But anyway, yeah. So let me go over here and let's get giddy up. I got stuff I gotta do. This is where we're at. I literally forgot to put some information in there for my portables. And I'm getting ready to remove this all together because we don't need this here anymore. This sale's about up. So get rid of that right there. Let me see. And move on from here. Alright, let me see. Theater on the go. So we have portable speakers and 50-inch screen, so like free screen color. So I want to put down edit text. Forgot to put down the Bluetooth speakers, wired and Bluetooth speakers, depending on your projector selection. Let me go. Let me see. FLE. Wireless or wired Bluetooth speakers, depending on your projector selection. There we go. Wired Bluetooth speakers, depending on your projector selection, which I literally forgot that it does come with a Bluetooth speaker. Let me see. Let's see. Philips portable projector and a portable projection screen. Let's see. Portable projector. When you're going to do. Yeah, but you know, not to be ungrateful, but you know, never really dawned on me that we've done 10,000 videos or more on our YouTube account, and to continue to record even when we're out there, to put it on YouTube to prove that our products will work. We've done all that. I don't even know why we're trying to prove anything anymore, to tell you the truth, honestly. You know, we've done all that. We've done demonstrations that other people haven't caught up with yet. So, we don't need, I had to get into my head to understand that. Why are you recording your videos here to show off there to get orders when you already have the orders right there? Like literally people are paying us for the orders right there to do. So we really don't have to show the demonstrations off, to tell you the truth, honestly. If we're already advertising, we're advertising as we're out there. So again, like I said, it's kind of backwards. Now, once in a while, if we're at a trade show and we're showing off something, yeah, I can see about doing some demonstrations on that. But I really don't have to do demonstrations on the installs and places that we're working at. On top of that, that completely cuts down on people doing nonsense like trying to contact companies because they're jealous and trying to ruin things for us, because you don't have to show that anymore. When you really think about it, because why am I advertising to make sales on YouTube when we're making sales right there on the spot? That's just backwards. All right, let me see. Philips portable projector with two. Okay, should be with a choice. Philips portable projector with two. Okay, should be a choice, because you don't think you're going to get two screens out of this. Okay, it's a portable movie theater setup. Portable movie theater. And you should put down theater and gaming. Theater and gaming setup. I'll try to make this a little better. Yes, I was just putting this in. Theater and gaming setup. No idea what we're doing here. Portable. It's a portable movie theater and gaming setup kit that you can take anywhere you want to go. Anywhere you want to go. Comes with a Philips portable projector. portable projection screens with two sizes of, okay, that clears it up, and two sizes of, and with free screen color, okay, ultra black, okay, black, and it should be, and and wireless used to be not capital, wireless or wired Bluetooth speakers. That's a problem here that we don't seem to. Oh, so that's separate. Okay. Bluetooth speakers depending on your projector selection. Right. Period. Perfect for the RV life, van life, camping, tiny homes, or on the go. And coming soon are new, which we don't have to add that in there because we have it right up here. Take your game next time. Anywhere you like. Alright, that's perfect. Alright, I'll take that. Nope, we didn't ask for all that. Thank you. If you would get that out of the way so I can move this over here so I can actually come out of that option, that would be nice. Alright, let me see. I'm going to put my... Oh, come on, let's be nice. Get that out of the way, please. The only thing I like about it, they put a lot of options up there, which is fantastic, but I guess it works for people who need it, because again, it bugs me because I don't need it. Alright, let me see. Video players. Video players, thank you. Video players right here. So we can show off these screens. And give me another one. Should have brought this up a little bit higher. There you go. All the way up there. You're supposed to be down here. Getting there nicely. There you go. Getting there nicely. Let me see a little bit more. Oh, be nice. A bit more and scoop right there. Alrighty, so we'll add next month the business cards, brochures, all that stuff. Getting all that finished and done. I can't wait for that. To get that finished and get that done. I'm tackling a little bit at a time to get it done. We definitely got to have a different dress code for, you know, approaching these companies. And you got to go in professional. You got to go in professional. You got to know what you're talking about. Mumbo jumbo, they don't want to hear mumbo jumbo. Get it right to the point. You know, he paid, I think he said $2,000 for the sticker decal he has on his window. Let me see that for a minute. Hold on real quick. Business sticker decals. There they go. Yeah, this is what we're seeing, these sticker decals. Right here. They don't go anywhere, like they just stay in one place, that's it. So if you change your number, good luck, because you're going to have to scrape that thing off. I'm going to see how they remove these things, but yeah, you're going to have to remove that. Where basically you can change anything at will. I cannot wait to step foot into this section right here. Boy, we're going to have a ball here. But anyway, yeah, this is going to look incredible, what we're going to be doing with our technology. We can literally bring that entire window to life. So I'm curious, how do you remove the window logo decals? How do you remove the window logo decals? So it's basically spray the decals with rubber alcohol or window cleaner and let it soak in for 10 to 30 minutes. Then scrape it off. Oh my goodness, you have to damage this thing to get it off? That is not good at all, period. So that's good to know for us, because they literally are going to have to you run the risk of scratching your window. So you're not going to get it back. If you move your store, you're not taking it with you, I tell you that much. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to capitalize on this very, very easy. Literally. Definitely going to capitalize on this. I got to see a video of this. Let me put my other video player on there before I basically get sidetracked and get this done first. I got to do some research on that. That's interesting to know. And AdTech is a physical screen, so you can basically put that screen right up in your window and basically advertise right through it, and then take it down when you're done. So you're really not you're really not losing anything at the end of the day. You're not losing anything at the end of the day. All right. Moving the displays for here. Let me see. So you're not getting that back the same way you bought it. You spend money for that. You're going to have to basically use some kind of vinegar and water solution with a putty knife or razor to scrape those letters off your windows. That's just the small stuff. Have you seen the ones they do the entire window? How are we getting that off? I got to research all this. Because again, that's a lot of money to spend for something that if you are renting the store and you don't own it, and say basically you're moving and changing locations, you're going to have to get that process done all over again. And this is going to cost you more money. With the AdTech technology, it's a screen where you can actually detach from the window and take it with you. It's completely portable. So that, at the end of the day, gives us an edge, because I have to know exactly what we're dealing with other companies that are advertising for Windows, which you should do. You don't basically jump into something without knowing a strategy plan. That's how you get yourself murdered in the process. In any army, you always have a strategist. Without the strategist, your army is worth nothing at all, period, because you don't know what you're getting yourself into. You don't know what the other army may have, what they're equipped with, what they're capable of doing. You don't know this. And you, worse upon worse, you don't even know the terrain that you're fighting on. It could be to their vantage point. You ever watch 300, the whole bottleneck scene? There you go. So you have to know and study the competition on exactly what do they have versus what you have. So now we have a screen that's completely portable, attached to the glass, take it anywhere you want to, doesn't damage the surface. On top of that, this is fantastic for the people who rent out the building, because again, that means their glass doesn't get damaged in any way whatsoever. And also, too, the fantastic thing about it is you don't have to worry about somebody throwing a brick through your window. You know, that stuff gets damaged at the not with the AdTech. No, that stuff is designed to be flexible. The new surface we're designing, oh, you can take that stuff and take a beating at the end of the day. So you have to think of all that stuff at the end of the day. On top of that, if you're doing mannequins in your window, how much money a mannequin costs? And then you can only choose, like I said, a certain selective clothing. So whatever selective clothing, you're hoping that majority of the people like this particular outfit that's sitting on the mannequin. Because you can't change it at will. It's just there. I think they change out the windows, I think once a month they change them out. Especially if you had the holiday seasons coming in. You got to bring somebody in, do all that in there. So with this, say you got a purple shirt in there. 60% of your customers may like the purple shirt. The other 40 may hate it. With this, you can actually advertise your entire product line, which means you're going to have something in there that's going to click with everybody. See what I mean? There you go. That's why you have to understand advertising, you have to understand business, and you have to understand how to sell the merchandise to the customer. So if I own a clothing store and someone's saying, well, wait a minute, I can advertise a commercial, I can show my entire product line off, and I'll hire me a bunch of models, get me a nice little catwalk, record the whole thing, and push that right through my window, my entire product line. So now you can show off everything you have in your entire product line, not just one thing. And that does away with the mannequins and anything else you need. You won't need it at all, period, because the ad tech will take care of it. And then come holiday season, you don't have to go in and dress up the windows. You can literally make the windows snow, Christmas light. Heck, you have Santa Claus bounce across the screen if you want. There you go. So what I studied was I was watching people who make this technology, and I noticed that they only do these demonstrations at maybe around noon when the sunlight is on the opposite side of the street, or they do the demonstrations when it's cloudy outside, where there's no direct sunlight. And they always have awnings. If there is a little light out there, there's always awnings wrapped around the windows to keep the sun from basically washing the screen out. So basically, we can literally dominate that entire market. But learning about this stuff right here, and this is what I was looking at when I was walking around Allentown, these decal stickers they have, how do they remove this? And now I find out how they have to do it. You literally have to basically put a dissolvent on it, put some kind of vinegar or whatever they put on it to dissolve this, and then basically they have to go at it with a putty knife, or they have to go at it with a razor. I'm not too happy about that, putting a razor against my window. So no labor involved, easy advertisement. Heck, you can make all your letters come to life. You can make them bounce all over the place. You can actually bring that to life. And that's going to draw attention. And of course, the company who makes this, guess who they're going to contact? They're going to contact us to see what they can do to keep their business afloat in order for us to combine together, which is not going to happen. But I will work with them on something. I'm not in the business of taking someone's company out, but it's business. It's a dog-eat world. That's what it is. No, they still have business because we don't do cars. I'm not doing a moving. How am I doing moving car? It's virtually impossible. The doors are invisible. Other than that, they still have areas they can utilize them. But window technology, we would cover most of that. Hey, the little stickers in the windows, yeah, they can have actually. We're not doing any little projectors or little stickers. No, we're not doing. Somebody requests it, but mostly it'd be like large advertisements. Excuse me. So what I wanted to look up on YouTube was the process of removing this off of glass. So removing windows. Here, put down storefront windows, not cars. So they call it one-way vision window graphics. That's what it's called, window graphics. Sticker removal. Oh, you can't even see that. Got this is spray. Spray it down. And then see, they sped the film up real fast because it does take a while to pull off. That's why they sped it up. That right there alone already tells me from the door. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know right there. Yep, that's all I need to know. Because that text just comes off just like that fast, that quick. And the comic book display he has up there, that literally can come to life. Which means, again, we can make all those action figures. You can put a little show up there, have these little Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, whatever. They can have their own monologue when they come up. You can have the whole comic thing bounce up. Yeah, definitely. Easy. We can do all these windows. These are about 4x4s right here. These are about $8,000 right here. That's 16 grand right here. And most likely, they're going to want to get this one done, and this one done. And probably these two right here. So really like a company discount. But anyway, yeah, just watching that, you have to speed the camera up because it probably takes a bit to get that off. But I just wanted to see exactly what was the process time. So now I see these all over down Allentown. So now I know what the process is to remove these things. On top of that, they block a ton of light coming through your environment. That's why some of them had the little micro holes in them to actually try to transfer light through. Now it has to come off because, again, like I said, if you're renting the store, you know what I mean, you have to be able to pass this through the owner. Like, look, okay, we got to put these on here for advertising, but, you know, it does come off. And for them to sell it, they have to show that it has to come off. But the fact he's putting that much pressure into it to get it to scrape off, it is coming off, but it's still a process. Imagine he has one of these. Imagine if you have 10 of these in your windows. If you have 5 of these in the window. Yeah, we definitely can dominate. That's no problem. That's all I need to know. What's the process of removing one? It looks like a bit of a headache. It definitely is. It looks like a headache. Now, if he was able to, like, pull it up a little bit and just pull the whole thing off like a Band-Aid, yeah. It is removal, but it's just a bit of a process. Huge sticker removements.
Here we are with another one of our oddball jobs here this morning. We have one of our customers at Anytime Fitness. They have some stickers and decals on the windows that they need removed. So let me show you what we're dealing with here this morning.
They're gonna pressure wash these things off?
Hopefully a lot of that will just come off, but bottom parts are just...
Oh my goodness.
Right off, so
See? And this is gonna make a company a ton of money. Because these things deteriorate, they crack, they peel. And then you have this on the windows. And our technology doesn't require that at all, period. Yeah, we definitely going to... AdTech's going to do quite nicely. Quite nicely. This is what we're looking at right now. This is the only thing I'm seeing that we're seeing plastered all over Allentown and other places is these decal stickers. But these things become brittle, they crack and peel, of course. Where, see, sunlight hits these things and they can become air pockets, bubbles, wherever can pop up on the other end. Down through time, yeah, I can imagine that happening. But the thing about AdTech absorbs sunlight. Wouldn't have that issue at all, period. That's crazy.
It'll be a little bit of a challenge. And we got something along here and down this side. Not sure. Looks like something on the inside. That might be a crack. But
Instead, they speed it up. They have to speed it up. This thing has to take a process to get off. They wouldn't have enough time in the film to be able to show you them removing this. So the fact that every video I'm watching, they're speeding it up, that tells me right from the door. It's a process. It does come off, but it's still a process. So which is easier for you for your business? To go through this nonsense at the end of the day, or to just pop the entire thing out? Because the ad tech we developed is actually a customized screen that we can actually connect into your windows, which means you can just pull it off. That's it. Doesn't stick to the window in any way whatsoever. Or it does stick to the window. It uses a form of invisible 3M double-sided tape. That's it. It sticks right in the window and you're done. And you can take it with you when you're finished. Which means the money they put into this, they're not getting that back. You literally have to destroy the screen in order to get it off the surface. So if I'm moving to a new location, I'm going to have this removed in order to get my security deposit back from the person I'm renting from. So this is definitely getting destroyed. And I'm going to turn around and pay for it again at the other shop. You just wasted money. But fantastic job. They did a beautiful job from there. They did a fantastic job, but you just wasted money. And the one thing a company doesn't like to do is they do not like to waste money. Yeah, ad tech is going to do quite nicely. That's all I need to know. If you're going to be talking business at the end of the day, you have to know what you're talking about. So I can go in there and explain the process that they went through to involve, to put those window decals in, those graphic decals in, and that they're not going to be taking their store. Basically, they moved location. You're not taking that with you. And in order to get your money or deposit back, you're going to have to remove that because you can't leave that there. So you're going to lose some money. On top of that, it doesn't even move. It stays in the same position. So if you want to, say you want to upgrade or you want to update your stuff, you're going to have all that taken out and put back in again. Or make sure you don't never change your menu ever while you have it up there. How do you decorate that for the holidays? Oh, no. We're not going page. We got to go, we have to go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Putting our video players in. I had to update and add in the Bluetooth speakers because we have Bluetooth speakers that come with this setup. So what I'm setting up here is for two things. It's for online and offline. As I told you, these are entire showroom pages that we can upload and show off on display. That's what these are, showrooms. This is for the tiny home. So you should put down, technically, you need to abbreviate this a little better. Definitely to breathe a little better. So bring the screen down just a little bit here. And then come on, click there. Get down here. There we go. And click it here. And then click it here. That section I saw in that interstate where that area was at, where the cars cross over, there's a spot. I'm renting out their windows. I'm going to use their windows for advertising. So I'm going to charge people to advertise in those windows because it gets plenty of traffic. There's a ton of traffic in that section. So I can actually use that windows to make money. You'll pay me a monthly subscription to advertise your technology to that ad tech to that class. And since where the traffic and where it sits, it's going to get plenty of business. And that's one thing I look at. These stores that are sitting in certain areas where a lot of traffic is passing by, just rent the windows out. That's it. That's all we need. Alright, I want to put up here in the top area. Where's the text at? Text. We need to put something up there for a caption. No, you don't move, this moves. Now you're going to be up here somewhere. Oh, are you down there on the jet? Are you right here? Alright. I'm going to put it over here. Let's see. RV Life. Where we at? Alright, let's put it down. I'm going to change the color of the answer jack. Oh, okay, hold on for a minute. Why did you let us cover that here? And then put up here. Over there. Here we go. I get better. And what changes to on the right. Changes over and put them onto a slow. Where's the fade at? We got the flips that come down. What? Where's the blur? Oh, there's a blur on this? Oh, they did some updating with this thing. It's unbelievable. They got a blur on this? That's sick. What else we got on this thing? Oh, we're gonna have a ball with this new anime. What? What do we get? Yeah, I'm telling you, you gotta know, you gotta work your stuff. Gee, what is that? It's hot. Wait, how does that go up? Are you kidding me? Oh, these are all new. We gotta update all the video players today. These are hot. Especially for the gaming. The gaming, we definitely gotta update them. They got a blur in there. Oh my goodness, that's hot. Alright, I think I'm gonna do for these right here. Expansion. I'm doing these right here. Yeah, definitely doing these are hot. Let me see. The animation. What's that? Turn up. Turn up what? I like these. Whoa, does that slide past the other one? Oh, yes, I like that. That we gotta do. Where am I gonna be putting that at? We gotta put it somewhere crazy. Oh, we gotta do the gamer page. The gamer page with the Apex, we gotta hook up the players on there. That is sick. I like that. I'm going right over here when I get done, put these new updates in. That is sick. I like that. And the front page. We gotta add them into the front page. That is sick. Alright, let's drop our video players over here for tiny homes. See, everybody plays in here. They hooked up the anime, really nice. Oh man, we could do with that one, the wordplay for the 800 number. Definitely got to hook that up. All right, let's get over here and get this done first. Let me see images. Let me see. Oh, video player, right over here. We need you over here. Thank you. There we go. Just gotta shrink you a little bit. in there. Right, bring it up a little bit. All right, let me see. Oh, let's page it. Add-ons. We got some new customer videos coming in pretty soon. I have someone showing off some backyard technology, and we got a church showing off. I told you 2 different versions of the dark silver has 2 versions to it. So they have the lighter version, and that's going to be you're going to be showing that off pretty soon for church services to show you what that looks like. And then you're going to be seeing demonstrations for all the other stuff we're working on. Let me see, get another one over here. So we forgot to add in that the portable screens come with a Bluetooth speaker. Depending on which one you choose, one is wired, one is wireless, because one of the projectors is a wireless projector for Bluetooth and one's not. I think these are going to sell like hotcakes around here too also, because again, people have their porch setups and all that stuff. And they have seen them out there, little portable TVs and stuff, so they're going to love these things. A lot of their old school retro games and all that stuff, they're going to have a ball with that. Especially with the kids and stuff down there on the block, they're going to love it. So over here at Good Shepherd, I am going to be donating the screen over there, probably about a 150-inch screen that they can set up so they can go out there and they can watch movies outside if they want to. So I'm going to sit when I'm over there. And I am going to be introducing, well, first we want to make sure we get a couple of stores already down here with AdTech, and then we can approach the bigger companies, the library, art museum. I got one large building down here already on board for AdTech, so they said when we're ready, just let them know. So we thought we were going to do it this summer, but it's a lot. You know, you have to come in looking professional. You know, me walking in with t-shirts and cargos and sneakers, it doesn't fly. It doesn't. So I'm going to pick up a couple of nice dress suits and go in and do it the way I was doing it before. Just walk in my suits and make sure I got my brochures and everything. And you have, again, mumbo jumbo does not sell. You have to know what you're talking about, because they know business. You're talking to another person who knows business, and they can smell bull a mile away. And people are talking about things that don't exist. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to bring it up because it's a perfect example. It's a perfect example. What never to do in business is to base your business on a stack of cards in the middle of a rainstorm. And you're just asking for a catastrophe. If you're lying from the door, this is going to come back to bite you in the face over and over again and again, because you still got to back it up. And people get mad at me and say, well, no, really? How you mad at me? You should be mad at yourself. You did it. Can't make stuff up like that. Let me get a text in here. And for people that are saying that, well, he's using special abilities. Well, you think I'm using special abilities? You think I would actually go out there and do any of them demonstrations? No, I wouldn't. Because I would look like the other idiots that can't back it up. I'm not an idiot at the end of the day. So I can back myself up. You know, if you're going to keep raising that at the end of the day and doing these dumb demonstrations, you're kind of looking like the guy in the back of the 7-Eleven with the tinfoil cap. But who cares, because I'm going there and you can't go. because you lied on your products. Base your company off a lie. I'm gonna go with this one right here for the that's the RV Life. I'm gonna do the tiny homes right here. Oh, I'm getting there. Get that in there. There we go. In there. Right. I'm gonna bring this over. Well, it's good because in the next section right there, we're gonna change that font over to George. Change to George. George. So we got. Oh, I want to do this interesting. I want to do this real interesting. We got tiny homes. Let's write the letters here very tiny and then put down home next to it. That'd be cool. So we're going to put down and bring it down to, first stick with the first one in there, and bring it down to smaller. Come on, work with me. Work with me. There we go. That's it, I like that. Tiny. And then we'll add in little special effects to that, so that kind of like slides in there versus sliding. No, sliding. There we go. And now we'll put on this side over here, and we'll put down home, so we'll make it larger. See what we're doing here. I'll do a little word play. I can get this stand to adjust the way I need it to. Sorry about the shaking. Where do we have to go to get to reach this height? There we go. Let's share what we're doing here. Change our font to George. And then change this over to. I like how they had the slide in. And so you can do it two ways. You can have the slide this way and slide that way. And so it joins together to tiny homes. I think that's pretty cool. So we're going to have some fun with this on the game page. Oh, they got a whole new section of animation. It's freaking amazing. One of the other stuff they have here we haven't tried out yet. So we're going to come in here and we're going to pick out. Alright, that's perfect. And then bring it down so it's not so much hitting. Perfect right there. Now, animation to that. Oh, look at that. It has the, it comes down like the home improvement when it comes down. That's what it looks like. Now, see how the slide comes through? But what we can do is we can go in and we can, oh shoot, you can't see that. Damn it. You have to be to see all that. Hold on for a minute. Alright, so on this side, this is the same. I need to do something different for you guys. You can see what we're doing here because it just makes it so much easier to understand what we're doing. All right, there we go. Sorry about the camera bouncing. All right, so right here we go in here and I can move this up a little bit. Right there, that's customization. So for this, we can go in here and let me see if we have it. What do we have in here to play with? What's this right here? Modern, intense. Can we change the direction of which way it goes? Because it'd be kind of cool if we can get it where it runs that way. And bump into each other. What's intense? Oh, that's fast. Oh, and it backs back in. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah, we're definitely using that. That is hot. That is definitely hot. Right there. Yeah, we got to change all the lettering. We got to change all of it. This new stuff they have on it is much better than what they had before. This is what I'm talking about. All right, That's perfect. All right, so we have to center this now. So we have to move this so it has centers better. Right there. And let's bring it where it's tiny. Bring it here. Yeah, it lines up quite nicely. All right. So we'll save that. And then we'll go into the repolish. Just polish this. I'm going to see what this looks like. That's for the gamer. Here we're definitely going to change this. And this is going to be changed. That's just for the time being. This layer is popping up. Tiny holes on that to work. Let me see for a minute. Let me go in and preview. Let me see. Can I get a preview of this? I think it moves a little too fast. Let me see something. It moves a little too fast. Come on. Give me click. Thank you. I need to go edit something here. Let me just slow it up a little bit. Delay by seconds. Okay, so we delay it by seconds to make it a little bit slower. Oh, we have that intense. Let me see, moderate. Now the intense looks better. It backs up. That's why. Yeah, I like that better because it backs up. All right, cool. All right, we gotta shrink you guys down right here. Now we'll drop our other players in. This is for camping, to put our videos in. I like the new, these are all new updates that are coming through and what you can do with it. We got to do something with the 800 number pretty crazy. We can bounce the 800 number. We can go boom, boom, boom. We can bounce. We got to do that. Definitely got to do that. Okay, let me see. I need videos, not scripts, videos. Let me see videos. No, not transparent videos. Actual video, not video boxes. Okay, single video players, please. Thank you. All right, there we go. Put video players in. Shrink them a little bit. Fit. Now, if you do like a widescreen format kind of design, you can actually design your video say with 235.1 aspect ratio, because they have the points on each side and each corner that allows you to manipulate the video and how you want to make it look. So if you're doing widescreen, you can do widescreen with these. All right, give me another one. You can change your borders if you want. Go over here where it has a pen. It looks like a little paintbrush, and you can come in here and you can change your borders, your design, anything you want. So bring this up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing right here. This allows you to change your borders, the size, you make them invisible. You can do anything you want. You can make them circle, whatever you want. That's how you want to design it. Or you can have it match the interior, which I'll show you. We'll change the borders to match the interior with the background for the gaming setups. And there, I'll show you how to do that. It's real easy to do. And if you don't have a color you like, you can actually bring up a color sheet. We can actually pick out the color that you want, or customize your own color to match your background. So where are we at for this? Okay. I need another video player here. And there's video players on here for Facebook and Vimeo and your own downloads you can put in. But keep in mind that the YouTube is the only one that allows you to loop, which means if you don't want other people's content streaming or playing off your video players, you can make it so it loops and it only plays yours. Because you don't want a bunch of advertising on your own products, do you? No. That's where that comes in handy. Trying to get this fit right in there. These little markers will come up. So a line will come up here to make sure these are even, and another one will come here to make sure they're centered with the page. So that's how you know how to put your video players where they need to be at, with them looking crooked. You have a little marker that comes up that shows you where it needs to be at. So that's what I'm doing, following the marker. And the DaVinci, I definitely want to get AdTech and DaVinci. Oh my goodness. They have a shark display. I heard they have a giant shark display in there. It's just insane. Like virtual sharks. Yeah. They have it right outside the glass. You can see the huge shark. You could bring that thing to life. Put a Megalodon in that sucker. Can you imagine that? On the side, where they have the windows at, you're watching a giant shark just turn the corner and move in and out. And they have the technology, and they have the ability to bring in people to design that giant Megalodon to be moving in and out through the glass. That's what I'm trying to push AdTech in. AdTech is going to get the company on the mark so we can basically start advertising other products. All right, there we go. Let's bring this up a little bit more. There we go. That's perfect. That fits nicely. And the camping life. We got tiny homes. And we have... Wait. Where is the whatchamacallit? Tiny homes. Oh, we're missing one. Where's the van life? RV. We can put down RV and van life here. So I'm going to change this right here to RV and van life. Come on. Move. Budge. Get out of the way. Let me put the image here. Stop it. There we go. Jeez. RV and I tell you, I just can't get over that guy. I can't get over that. I mean, I'm just always fascinated by that. Just out there, sitting out there, campfire with his dog, and just drinking a hot beverage. You get people go camp and they go, you know what? I could do this. I could do this forever. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, and everything in life has its ups and downs. It does. Everything in life has its ups and downs. But I'd rather have my ups and downs out there than being free. I really would. And some people, it's a calling. You know, it's just a calling. Some people answer it and just some people don't, but it's a calling. And that's why some people can go camping every weekend, because they just need to be out there. They can't wait. Oh my goodness, Saturday's coming up, Friday's coming up, we're going to pack everything up, we're going to go out in the woods. I can't wait to get away from it. There you go. There's your calling. It's calling you. But they're establishing a good job and everything, and they're just afraid to take that chance. Imagine all the things that the world has to offer, all the beauty that the world has to offer, and you can see this every single day. Instead of looking at the same thing every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. That's for me at the end of the day. And people who do this at the end of the day, man, I envy them so much. I'm gonna get my piece of land. I'm gonna be out there too. You know how beautiful that sky is? Why would I need cell phone? Why would I need TVs, technology? Give me a blanket, look up under the stars, and that's all I need. That's it. There's entertainment right there in front of me. And I don't even have to pay for it. You got two people, if you don't see it in the background, they're way over there in the background. Right there, you see them right there? There they go, way in the background. And you can see little tents popping up between there. Can you imagine that? Okay, recovered from here. We gotta get the camping life. Camping life up here. And this is why people have their cabin houses out on the lake, just to get away from it all. They get out there, they don't want to think about work or nothing. They just want to get out there and just be on the lake. That's it. That's why men go fishing. Women say, why you got to be out there on the lake? To get away from it all. That's how we have to separate from it. We want to go be out in the wilderness. We want to be out in the wild. That's why we do it. That's all you can think about. You ain't thinking about getting paid. You're thinking about when you go in your garage and look at your tackle box and your fishing rods, and you're thinking, man, I just want to get out on the lake. That's all I want to do, and just sit out there, be to himself, and just get out there and just fish. Sometimes you just need that quiet, that complete quietness, just to sit there and just blank out your mind. That's why I don't like when a woman says, "What are you thinking?" I ain't thinking nothing. I'm just in my own little world. Just that's what I'm doing. We don't always have to be functioning and thinking of something. We're just, mind just goes blank. We're just out there just staring at all the beauty of it and just out there fishing, just in another world. Sometimes we have to block all that out. We have to. And you got women like that too. Women like that like to go fishing and all that stuff. The same thing we do. We just need to be somewhere where there's no other people around them, and they just want to be where you can't see anybody or hear anybody. That's where they want to be at. I'm going to the park today. That's where I'm going to the park. I never even walked to the other end. Forget the grass. I'm going through it. So let me see. We got George, and we gotta bring George down a little bit. George is just too like let's see. Oh, last night almost walked into a deer, and a big one too, a buck. I almost walked into a buck, and them suckers don't back down. The doe, on the other hand, they'll scatter off, but they don't. And I didn't realize I was actually that close to one. And I'm hanging out with these people on the front, and as I'm walking down the back of the shop, I don't see it. It's literally right there in front of me, and I don't see it. So as I get past the rocks and I stand up, there it is right there, right in front of me. And no, I couldn't record it. Batteries were dead on the phone, and I was talking. I had 37% on the phone, and it was right there. That's the closest I've ever been to one. Didn't have a phone in me at all. And it was a buck, and they don't move. They go in the direction you go in. Oh, shoot, man. I slowly backed up. Never been that close to something that big, ever. Where's the cat at, by the way? No cat to be found in that environment, but yeah, it was a buck. And he just sat there. He didn't move at all, period. He just sat there. He wasn't afraid of me. Backed up slowly, got to the end of the driveway, or the little small street, and I was like, yo, there's a huge freaking buck over there. You guys said, don't go over there, because if he didn't move when you go in there, there's a good chance he's going to jack you up. You just let him be. And then he slowly went off into the bush and disappeared. That's too close. Way too close. You knew that thing wasn't afraid. When a car went by, it didn't even move. It just sat there and go, huh, I'll wreck your car. Yeah, that was way too big of an animal to be close to. That close to. Because he's going to get to me faster than I can get up the street. I tell you that much. Don't move that fast. Let me see. Can't get life. But it was interesting. It was impressive to see something that big up close, but don't want to do it again. Now, some people, like you have deers that'll come right up to your property, but these are domesticated. They're not. They're not domesticated at all. These things will mess you up. You get bobcat from time to time. It's on the other end. The little bobcat will pop up. Camping life. Do we have these? Camping. I'm gonna put down on this one. And put down camping. No, you saw the wrong bird. Ha ha ha. Camping life. And this is the reason why people buy cabins out there and don't come back. They go out there and do enough vacation out there. They think, you know what? No, we just crazy thought. We got enough money. Let's just quit our jobs, freaking sell the house, and let's move up here. Yep. Like I said, they're gonna be downsides of it all, but I'd rather have downsides out there and be free. I need to. We got the camping life. Gaming on the go down here. Alright. Well, it's oakley dokley. Save that. That's on there. Good. I'm gonna go pop over and change some of these. Get some updates in my stuff. So I'm gonna go pop over to our pages. Hit my front page. My front page. Front page. Oh, the 800 number is not broken up? Chow wow. Do I feel like breaking that thing up? No, I don't. Can we just want to do the whole thing? Alright, where's the animation for this one? Oh, like that one. That'll work. I think that one. Just curious what we get out of here. Oh, I think that one. That's pretty cool. There's the one that has the bounce to it. It has a bounce. Let me see. Oh, that's fade. They do have the fades on here. That's a blur. Blur gives me a headache. I don't like that one. Shrink. Expand. Oh, there's the bounce. I like the bounce. You don't like the bounce. Definitely, it's hot. Somebody's gonna do more words. Inside voice. There. Testing for that one. So we definitely want to change for those right there. And I want to go to the gaming. I had two of them I didn't do. I wanted to update those, so I couldn't figure out what I want to do with it. Now I got the updates on here. Why not? Okay. Yeah, this is the HPG. I noticed that they tried to do this one. They tried to take this one right here, and they never made it. This is the Apex Gamer. They never made it. They've removed it. They never made it. Put a date down when they were going to actually never made it. As I told you the other day, This is the reason why no one takes your business seriously, because you use your websites to troll. That's all you do. And no one does business with trolls. So we're waiting for that. And on top of that, you couldn't even explain what the HPG stands for. It's abbreviation. The FLEs have abbreviations sitting next to them. So what does the HPG stand for? So you'll notice that anything we design, they'll put it up on their site. It's just for trolling. And then basically, they'll take it off. They'll never make it. So again, doing a track record of that makes you look kind of bad. Actually, it does make you look bad. And Connor, you do look bad. So no one can take your product seriously. It's like, your site's like shopping at Temu. It really is. I'm sorry, but I think the products at Temu are crappy. I do. Alright, let me see. Do we have animation for all these? Let me see. Yes, we do. What do we have for this one? The fade. We have a fade because these fade in and out. Okay, these fade in and out. That's why. Alright, don't want to touch these. These kind of go with a fade effect. We don't want that. But I do want to check this out. We don't have animation for this one. Yeah, blur gets me freaking headaches. Literally every time I do the blur gets me a freaking headache. Wait, that has a what? Oh, it swings back and forth. That's what that does. Get that blurry and it gives me a headache. I like this to float up. Oh, so that's interesting. So the video players, the media players have a different set of anime, and these have a different set. I just noticed that. That's pretty hot. Okie dokie. And let's see what we got here for these babies. Let's see what these things do. What do we got here for this one? We got the fade in for these. Let's try to slide in. That's the glide. Oh, no, we could do the glide with the intense. That's what we can do. So we can change this over. And as from gentle, we can do the intense and do it that way where it slides fast and comes back in. That's the intense. So I'm doing that gliding. Oh, yeah, definitely under that. And then put the intense in for that one. It'll push back to this and come back to this one. Like that. That's hot. Can we do a reverse? Would be nice if we can do a reverse on that. Slide starts from outside the screen. Wait, you can do from inside the screen? You got delays on it. You can do delays on it. I wish they made it so you can actually... Oh, direction. Huh. I wonder. Let's put it up here and see what direction this thing is going to pop in at. Oh, didn't know you could do that. I can change my direction where I want this thing to go. Okay, cool. I'm definitely, I want to go this way. I want to go the other way around, this way from here. Well, you can do that. Yes, that's what I wanted to do up there with the tiny homes. Oh, we got to go back up there because I need to get slammed together. I don't know, I got to kind of jump forward. I don't know, I kind of like it that way. We could do that. All right. I'm gonna change this back over to the normal here. The normal here. See what we get here. All right. Let's do this for the intense. All right. Do this again. All right. That pops in for the intense. And then I'm gonna come over here and change this one over and bring it. Where's this slide at? Come on, get over here. So we're going to go this way. I want it to come this way. So I'm going to go change that. Put that to intense and bring it over here. So this wheel system right here allows you to direct where you want it to come at. You can have it go up, you can have it go down, or you can have it go from the side. So we're just going in and we're just moving it all the way over here. So that way it comes in on the other side, the opposite direction. Which means instead of it coming in this way, it's going to come in this way instead. So we hit this little button right here, allows you to preview it. And there it goes. Oh, that's freaking cool. I didn't even know you could do that. That's why I said you got to experiment. Don't be afraid you're going to jack it up. You can always go over to your page if you don't like what you've done, and you can undo it. So that's where you undo it right from there. So whatever you did, you can just undo it, go back from there. But yeah, it's fun to experiment with everything on here. All right, so I want to do this one. The same thing. And bring it around. That's the guide. And have it go the other way around. Yep. That's perfect. Oh, these are the fades, okay? The fade, because I'm going to show up the design behind that one. Oh, we can animate the slideshows over here, the whole thing? Oh, we couldn't do that at first. Oh, yes, you could not do this at first. You couldn't do an entire slideshow into an animation. Now you can. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we're doing that. That's hot. I like that. We're definitely going to do that. We're definitely going to do that. We have anything we can do with this? We can manipulate. Oh, we can manipulate it. What? Oh, we got to do the video players definitely now. We definitely got to do the video players now. I didn't know you could do this. This is why you got to experiment with this stuff. Look at this. Whoop. We got to go over to the Sugar Plum Fairy. There's so much stuff I wanted to do over there and couldn't do it because we couldn't do it. Oh, I'm going to be in for a while. There's just so much stuff to do now here. We do squares. We do. Woo. Oh my goodness. What did they got us in here? Woo. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I love it. Now it's got me thinking of some crazy stuff to do on the intro page. I'm going to do some crazy stuff on the intro page because I can stack this. I can stack certain things. Oh, the coding applications on here with this. Yeah. Sorry if I sound excited, but I love updating. You have no idea how much I love updating. Alright, I'm going with the circle in this one. Definitely doing the circle. I like how that comes up. That's beautiful. Because before, like I said, you couldn't go in and you couldn't do anything to the Windows slideshow. They were just there. Now you can update them. This is going to be our intense gamer paint. And man, I'm talking about intense. This thing is going to be, every time we do gamer paints, we always go through the roof with this stuff. The colors, everything is going to be insane. But yeah, there is a tabletop, which I'm going to be putting up here to show off. And that's why we built the desk. There's another one we're going to have for the screen for the acoustic, and it's actually going to be a mat that you can actually roll out and you can game off the mat and take it with you. It's completely portable. So we're going to be doing that around here too. I'm going to show them the mat system, and we're going to do some retro pie, and we're going to have some fun. Retro rage. Gotta do something different. Oh, that is hot. So I got to go pop over. Wait. So can we do this here? Does that application work for this? Let me see. It does work for this. So hey, let me see what we got going on here. Oh yeah, definitely gonna keep that. That is hot. Gotta go pop over to the Sugar Plum Fairy. Publish that. I got video players on the front page. I got freaking picture shows on the front page. Definitely gotta change that. Definitely gotta change that. We gotta update all that. I gotta go to pages. I need to go flip over to front page first, because I definitely want to add that in there. No, get out of there. Yippee-ki-yay. One of the things I noticed that when I was actually showing off my page to different places I was going into, you want people to go, oh wow, this is amazing. People will spend time on your page just exploring because it's exciting. If your page is boring, they're not going to stick around too long. They're really not. And again, advertising is word of mouth is best. Is best for advertising. Sorry about that. I'm looking for something. Advertising is the best. Word of mouth is the best advertising you're ever going to do. It is. It's the best. If your site is exciting and people like going on it, then they're going to basically talk about it. Man, because I've been to a couple of sites that are really freaking crazy. I mean, they're really nice. I'm like, hey, man, I was on the site. Let me share this link to you real quick. And yeah, some pretty cool stuff on there. Oh. Want to keep your sites exciting. Keep them updated. That's the blur. I can't stand it, but blur gives me headaches. That's the fade. We got this thing bubbling in the background. Oh, it does bubble in the background. Those balls bounce in the background. Can I get this on a slow bounce, a gentle bounce, from front to top? Let me slow it down a little bit. There we go. There we go. And let's put a nice little delay on that. Let's see what we get now. Boom, boom. There we go. Nice. That's fantastic if you're doing wordplay, like the colossal screens. We have it so when the letters come down, the first one is hit real hard, and it causes a couple. You have to time it. So delay by seconds. You have to delay it where it's giving off a kind of a ripple effect. So first one hits really hard, and then the second one jumps a little bit, and then it ripples and jumps the other one. It kind of gives it kind of an earthquake effect. That's why I said at the end of the day that your website is the face of your business. And if you lie there, you are basically destroyed your company. If you have used your website to dox addresses and do all kinds of weird stuff with it, you destroyed your business right from the door. It's your business. If you notice that, if we post you to our site, we have a special section called the blacklist. This is where we put you in that section. We don't put you all over my site. That's stupid. Why would I do that? That shows that my site is nothing more than a potential troll site, just for trolling. It's not taken seriously. We have a special section for that. And the biggest mistake he made is when he called himself being smart and he doxed an address. Now, people won't touch your website with a 10-foot pole. Because when somebody puts their information into your site, they put their personal information in there. Their credit card numbers, their addresses, all that goes in there. If you're watching a company dox addresses, you think you're going to put your information in there? No. He wrecked his site. Not alone the pornography and all the other stuff he posted on there, he damaged his site pretty badly. But the doxing of addresses, yeah, he really wrecked his site right there. You don't want to touch him. You don't want to buy anything from him. It doesn't make a difference if it's me at the end of the day. I can be the most hated person on YouTube, but still, the dox someone's address on your own business site, no one's still not going to touch you, regardless. Because again, if you're going to do it to me, they think you're going to do it to them. And that's not a company I wouldn't trust to begin with. So he destroyed his business. I don't know what he called getting out of that. How was that supposed to affect me? I don't get it. You know, this is a ship back address that we get to customers to ship the item back here. So, why? Again, you wrecked your business. And this is the face of your business. Now, we have documented evidence and criminal charges that's showing this guy doxing people's addresses. And again, this is another stain against your company that you can't do business at all, period. What company is going to sign a contract with you knowing that your business dox addresses? They're not going to put their name next to your name. There's no way in the world. And anybody who saw the video, and there people have, I'm not the only one who's got copies of that video. A lot of people got copies of it, not just me, who don't like them, can use that against them. So not only did you give me something at the end of the day, you gave a whole lot of other people who don't like this guy, they got information on him too. People literally go to our blacklist site to get information on him. Because I told you, I'm not the only one taking him to court. There's a bunch of other people taking Jamie to court. And he's done some dumb stuff. But you did this to your own business at the end of the day? No, you don't do that. That's like Best Buy getting in an argument with somebody, or Walmart or Target getting an argument with somebody, and they doxing someone's address on their site. Would you go there and put a credit card through their site? I wouldn't do it. Alright, I can't believe it. The animation for these things. Look at when it turns a little bit. Mine turns. Let me see. Mine chuckles in. Yeah, I like that one better. These are our on-site pictures. Tons of on-site pictures. We need it. The video players all have animation attached to them. I just wanted the picture shows. Why testing is important. Everything we have here, we have certified projection screens, ceiling demonstrations. This section right here is for ultra short throw projectors. Everything from inside to outside. AdTech technology, which we have. We invented it right here. FLE technology gain. Demonstrations on low lumen projectors at 1,000 lumen, anything from 50. We got to put in something else for cheap projectors too now. Cheap projector hookups. Outdoor projection screens right here. If you're going to say your product is outdoor, you have to show massive amount of videos of your product outdoors. And if you're saying, you can't just typecast by saying, you know, everything's done on the same machine. Because if not, that's not good at all. That means we call them crutch projectors. That's the nickname they had. They're called crutch projectors. It's a projector that a person goes to all the time because they know their image would show better on that projector than any other projector, and that's not good. You have to have multiple projectors to do your demonstrations on. FOE Gaming, which we're going to be changing this pretty soon because we've got some demonstrations for that pretty soon. Projector mapping applications. This is our FLE screens right here. Our movie applications. And our picture slideshows, but we go a little farther than that. I say this because for them it's pointless. It really is pointless. For me to say this is pointless because it's whoosh, over top their heads. If I've been telling them this for years and they're still doing it, whoosh, over their head. It's for anyone who basically is going to get into the business, you know. It gives you information to help you out. Because again, over top their heads. If not, they would have changed by now. Floor projection technology is floor, and this is ceiling projection technology over here. That's all floor over there. Multi projection screen setup. So this is why people coated an entire wall with our technology, because they use multi-projectors. And this is fantastic if you want to design your own video wall without spending all this money for expensive monitors. And the reason why people use expensive monitors, because if they use a gray and white screen, they're going to have an extremely difficult time trying to get it to register in a fully lit commercial environment where we could do it on multi-projectors with no problem in fully lit environments. Okay? Right over there by the window. And then you got portrait screens. We get asked on this about portrait applications, tabletop applications. Pretty soon, this is the one we paint to the table. The new one's coming in. It's going to be a fabric, and this is what we're going to be using for marketing. Oh, I have to put a section in here for the portables, and we have to put a section in here for marketing, for advertising, for expos. Rear projection technology. If you're making claim of having rear, you have to show off you have rear projection technology. You just can't put it in there and say we have it. You have to show that you actually do have it. I guess they feel that no one's going to question them. That's what I think it comes down to. No one's going to really question them. Well, you don't believe it. You figure people are going to question. They're going to ask you, but you really want some real question. Go pop over to AVS Forums, open up a forum site, and put your topic up there. And plenty of people will come in and ask you the questions, and you have to answer them. That's why we never see them in forum sites, because they can't go there, because again, they can't answer their own questions. Hey, I brought them in sites and try to have a conversation with them, and I met with emojis and curse words and threats and all that stuff. So that's what I met with. So, that tells you right there from the door they don't know. Ask them a basic question. Just nothing but rants and carrying on. Well, I'm sorry, but if you treating me that way, basically reflects to everybody else seeing you how you actually run your company. So, with that being said, if you can't answer the simple questions that I asked you, then you can't answer simple questions to any form of distributor, investor, or anybody who wants to do business with you. Because they're going to ask you the same question. Would you going to curse them out too? Get mad at them, make death threats and all that stuff? Because someone asks you a simple question about something that you actually post to your site? I mean, this guy went into a complete rampage because we showed the video of him matching house paint. Why are you upset about something that you made? And again, I can't express this enough. Why is it not posted to your website? Now, he's got a video on our YouTube people are watching, and they find it hilarious because there's no yellowish tone. It doesn't exist. But why isn't that video posted to your website? Why is it there lost in YouTube on your channel? And if you sit there and go, well, you don't post your... Why would I not post mine? I have more than you do. I have more than all of you. Mine are posted directly to my page. We have them splattered everywhere. We got them on the demo page. We have them on the test page. We have them on the blacklist. No, sorry, they're blacklist. We have them here on our black shop. As a matter of fact, let me go over to, let me polish this too. I want to check this out. Let's go over here. This is supposed to be posted to your site. They're not there. So there's my black shop right there, which I'm going to change the name to FLE Black Shop. But as you can see, all my stuff right here. And what's at the bottom? It says right here, Black versus Black, test demonstrations. You're supposed to have these on your website. So that way your customers can see a difference between your product and gray paints and black paints and all that other stuff that you make. You're supposed to have these tests there. Now that test you have with this network gray, yellowish tone nonsense should not be lost on YouTube. It needs to be directly on your site on a big video player so everybody can see it. So why are you hiding it? See right here? Black versus Black demonstrations. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26 on our page. And you know what these are? This is the FLE technology. It literally has a black on black test on it, and it's not even available for sale. This is the AdTech. Has them. Has it on black paint, has it on black fabric. Over here, this is where we literally made, this is why we sit there and we gave them permission to make the product. You know why? Because I made 4 versions of it and put it against my product. And guess what was in it? Silver mica, there was actually glitter, there was actually Metallica paint. Yeah, we made them. None of them matched, not one of them. So when I saw the ingredients and what you guys were trying to use, I was like, gee whiz, they're doing the same stuff we just did in testing. Yeah. That's the results right there. So the screens that you're seeing that are coming up dirty right here, this is the paint that we made on camera for everyone to see. We made 4 of these in different ingredients. We used one with some black paint and some white paint with black paint, some with mica, some with silver, some with PPG, everything. The way amateurs make it. Not how we make it, amateurs. And every time we went in, we painted it, it doesn't match our technology. It comes up dirty. So when I saw the ingredients sitting on your table, I was like, oh, they don't know what they're doing. You don't know what you're doing. How do you think I gave you permission to make the product? We do this testing. This testing is extremely important to see if anyone can basically mimic our products. That's why the tests are done. You think I'm that stupid at the end of the day? Did I go through all this testing on my products that would not thoroughly test my products to see if they don't match house paint at the end of the day? You violate anything that involves my product and make false claims against me, I will take you to court and I will sue you for $1 million. Because we can do this in a courtroom easily. I can literally make different versions of black paint without our elements attached to it and do this easily. since you do all your demonstrations in the dark, we said, why not? Look at this, watch. So if you ain't got $1 million laying around, you better figure out how to get it. But again, it's going to cost you more money now because they want more money. They know you're going to lose in court. They know you can't back it up. Number one, there's no way in the world you can. And on top of that, the guy was asking me, so where else are your screens located? So we got customers that have our product. We have screens on site. He said, well, we want more than $1 million. You can get more than that. We can get a judgment for $5 million. Now, again, doesn't have the money to pay it. It's not the money. It's the liens that will be on top of them. They're crushing liens, which means he's going to get evicted from his building. That's definitely going to happen. He can't rent. He can't go anywhere. He can't do jack. He can't even get a banking account, a debit card, nothing, because he owes millions of dollars in liens. And it's going to pop up on every single credit report on the face of the planet. They're designed to dismobilize you so you can't do jack at all, period. And it'll freeze his banking accounts. It'll wipe them clean. But this is why you don't do fake demonstrations against people's products, because this can get you in a lot of trouble. And if someone decides to take you to court and sue you on it, you're going to have to be the only way you're going to be to fight your claim is you're going to have to show that their products did exactly as you claim they did. And if you can't, you're getting sued. You know, like the voter registration machines, where these senators and people went out and made these false accusations against this company that wasn't true, and they sued them. And like I said, one of the guys got hit with, I think it was a $149 million lawsuit, and he lost. He has to pay that money up. So now he has to file for Chapter 11 because he has $50 million, but that's not going to cover that. And if he doesn't pay it all up in one hit, then the interest kicks in, and that's going to take forever to pay off. So now he has to file for Chapter 11. And you know what goes on in that Chapter 11 is not pretty. See that? There we go. So, the rest of the lackeys, if you made any statements, which we know you have already, you got $1 million lawsuit coming at you. Yep. I don't play around when it comes to my products. I test myself on everything. We have to make sure that stuff works 100%, because if I'm contracting this stuff, they're going to want to know, can somebody mimic this stuff? Like, no, they can't. We did the demonstrations ourselves. See how the paint's made? We made it the way you guys made it. That's why I sat there and said, hey, you know what? You can make my product, because I knew you couldn't make it. And the minute I saw what you were using for your ingredients, yeah. Amateurs make it that way. Oh, and guess what? Mr. Danny, just take real quick. That mixture right there can pick up on an ultra short throw. It can't pick up on our stuff, but that stuff will run on an ultra short throw. And that stuff comes out black every single time, not like your product. So that right there can beat your stuff. Now, since you claim your stuff was front and rear, and we haven't found any demonstrations on front and rear at all, period. Sorry, any rear projection demonstrations, you have a front projection screen paint. Not a rear, because you have no proof of rear. So that stuff right there is a one-coat application. Will work on ultra short throw with no problem whatsoever. It just comes up extremely dirty next to our product because it doesn't have a heightener technology embedded into it. Now what noobs do is noobs think that they put a little white or silver or anything into black paint. This is going to bring up the white levels. It doesn't at all. It still comes up dirty. And we made a couple of these. So the first one they do is they put black paint in the white paint, then they put the silver, then they put the mica and all that stuff in there, and they think that's going to fix it. Now keep in mind, if you put too much silver into it and too much mica, then it turns gray, like the problem you guys were having, because for some reason you kept putting water in it. What do you guys do with this water? So they put water into it, and all water does, water just expands the silver capability, which basically turns it gray. And that's why his rollers kept coming up gray and not coming up black. You guys are messing. You don't know what you're doing. You can't even make your own stuff correctly. How are you going to make my stuff? Here's another one right there we're making. And you see all those stacks of paints over there, those gray ones? That's his products. We made every single one of his products. Right there. That's all his paints right there, all made. Every single one of them match. Every single one of them. Because we have the demonstration doing it, showing you we match your product. We purchased your items, got receipts to prove it, unboxings to prove it, and tracking numbers to prove we have your product. And we were able to mimic all your stuff by using your tutorial demonstration of 2 scoops of black paint into white. I was able to mimic all your products. We made the UV mix. That's how we learned the Frankenstein, because the Frankenstein is 1 shade off from the UV. And I'm like, oh shoot, this is like only like UV was 6. It was reversed. So it was black paint and 6 scoops of white paint that made the UV. So the Frankenstein's a little bit darker, so it's actually 7 instead of 6. Joe, your product is made the exact same way that everybody was making their products back in the day. Base would be bare 1050. Or it would be silver screen, and they would put in black as a toner. And that's it. That's all it is. Now somebody add a little silver to it, a little mica, and the more professional ones do half and halves, which means if you drop about 2 scoops of silver in that, you're not going to see that ever. It's going to be basically diluted by the black and the black and the base. That's what it's going to be diluted with. You have to do a half and half. That's how you can see the silver pop. See the different shades we're getting? So we have to show these off. We have to be to show that before someone's going to invest in our product, they need to know, can someone mimic the product? Because again, they will lose a lot of money. Imagine you put a lot of marketing and advertising someone's product, and someone comes along and mimics it just like that, they will lose a ton of money in the process. So you have to be to show that you can't see right here. Each one of these has a label that tells how many we need to put in to make your product. So when I say technically I can make your stuff, I can make all your products. As you've seen already, we have it right there, and I'm going to be making about $475 for that product, because we're going to actually coat that onto a physical screen with a popcorn machine and sell it out here. Why would I make the product and charge less for it? That's stupid. Who does business that way? You don't make any money. You're working for nothing. And to say you can make it and give it away for free, that doesn't work either at the end of the day, because again, people are not going to mess up their screens based off somebody who match house paint and doesn't have any experience in the field, doesn't have any test demonstrations, nothing at all done whatsoever. Why would I trust you? That's like a mechanic saying, hey, I can show you how to fix your brakes for free. And I'm going to look at his basic credentials, and I see that he really doesn't really know anything. Majority of the things he's done has failed on camera. You think I'm really going to go over and toy around with my car at the end of the day and stick brakes on there and end up killing myself? No, I'm going to go to a professional who knows what he's talking about. Gotta be us. So yeah, we made 4 of these already. Painted them down on camera. These are the products right here we made. That one. Over there. Over there. And brushed them down so you can see them. See? There we go, right there. Right on camera. And then when they all dried, we took them downstairs and put them against the screen. And this right here is our technology. This right here is our black technology, and this is the product that we made. And you know, interesting about it, gentlemen, when I gave you permission to make these products, guess what? What did I do? I took your ingredients and I advanced it. I made it better than you guys did, and I put it against the product, and then what happened? It failed, didn't it? All right, then. Because we do this in demonstrations. For every black versus black demonstration that I display on my channel, they fear that. You don't see them going like, I'm going to go pick up this paint and that paint. No. And they delete the videos. Why are the videos being deleted? See how it comes back up? Watch this. Yeah. Black paint doesn't match my stuff. Now, your demonstrations, Mr. Fernandez, is why if you're going to lose a $1 million lawsuit, you're more higher than that. Your videos come out like this when you're claiming that that's our product. So we know for a fact that you're putting black paint in containers and printing up our labels, and that's what you're doing. That's why you're being sued for that kind of money at the end of the day. So this is how our product looks in your videos. See that dark, dirty look to it? Because you're using everyday black paint to portray it as mine. That's the reason why you're being sued for millions of dollars. Now, you're just going to have to prove. And what I'm going to do is we're going to have you paint the screen. Yeah, you're going to go kicking and screaming. I know you're going to cry about it, but you are going to paint my screen in with my product, and we're going to match it to your video. Do we have to do that? No, we don't have to, but we want to do this because you deserve it. You do. And when you paint it in, it doesn't pop up, then what are you going to say in court? I guarantee your lawyer is going to pack himself up and walk out of that courtroom. If my product came looking like this, that means all my customers, no way in the world something like this is going to pull up outside. That's virtually impossible. It's not going to happen. On site, how would that even work? All right. So that just comes down to jealousy. But they're literally supposed to have this much on their pages. And we have it outside demonstrations on Black versus Black. Got to have that one too. How does your product react outside? I've never seen him take the Network Gray and his product outside to see what the reaction would be. He's not doing that. No way in the world. But we did it. Oh, by the way, when you said my product was Dynasty black paint, you know what we use in all the demonstrations? Dynasty. So that's what happens when you get people that are jealous of your products, that they are trying to do smear campaigns to destroy your products. But don't worry, we know where you live at, and process service will be at your front door to bring you to court. So we can sue you, and if you don't show up, you're still going to get sued. You know that, right? It doesn't make a difference whether you're there or not. You're still going to get hit with a lawsuit. This is fabric against touch screens. Fully lit environment, projector sitting back, and done that too. And let me see what we have over here. We had, that's the paint on screen. Oh, this is my personal favorite. This is one we actually drew into the screen with black paint, because I thought that'd be interesting. You gotta challenge yourself at the end of the day. It gets boring. Let me see. Here it is, right here. This is where I wrote my name into a screen. Ken. And this is where Mr. Danny is going to get sued for $1 million. Oh, yeah, you're getting sued for a lot of money, buddy, because you know why? You claim to have a phantom. You claimed in your demonstrations that our phantom technology came up dark. That's what you did, which we can clearly show in the demonstration that that right there is a freaking phantom. And I'm going to sue you for a couple $1 million because you made false statements about that product. You said it came up dark, and you never had it. There's no receipts. You never ordered from me at all, period, not a thing. And I will be requesting receipts in court. And if you don't have it, buddy, that house you have is going to go bye-bye. And the land underneath of it will go with it, too. And everything inside of it also, too, will go bye-bye. I will freeze your banking account, everything. And I am dead serious about that. Mr. Wake, or we call McAfee, you're going to lose your house. That's definitely going. Mr. Williams, you have multiple lawsuits filed against you and criminal charges. I don't know what you have at the end of the day, but anyway, I'm going to slap you with something. So, yeah, you're going to get sued. Unless you can prove that that phantom product did exactly as you said it did, you're going to lose everything. And that's a phantom. Now, you see that cardboard? That's coated with a phantom. See the background? That's coated with a phantom. That's a piece of black fabric, and that right there is my name written Ken in everyday black paint. So this is how dark the product came up in your video, which means you printed out that container label and you put black paint in it, claiming it to be mine. And this is going to cost you a ton of money. Now, you made a statement and an email, which will show the judge, or you claim, if you in court say you don't have any money, or you claim you have plenty of money. So again, you're going to get hit with this lawsuit, and when it hits you, we're going to execute judgment, and we're going to freeze everything. You're going to be homeless when I get done with you. But you deserve it, because next time you make a claim against my product, you better darn well better make sure you have that product in possession, and it does exactly what it does. But if it doesn't, you're going to lose your shirt. That's why he's afraid to give up his address, and that's why he's terrified to put an 800 number up there, because he knows who's going to call him. But don't worry about that. We already know where you live at, Sunshine. I know exactly where you live at. You're in North Carolina, and I got a lot of family and business ties down there. I know exactly where you're at. That's why we hired a private investigator. And I'm going to see your butt in court. So you better make sure that that phantom technology does exactly what it does in court, and I'm going to take everything from you. I mean everything. And I don't think your wife is going to be too happy about losing her house, her car, banking accounts, or whatever you got at the end of the day. We're taking it. Because you're going to owe me a lot of money. Got a $5 million lawsuit you're about to get hit with. And if you ever sit there and complain and says, well, he doesn't know because he's never bought the product, like you said on camera, Your Honor, we did try to buy the product. As a matter of fact, we tried to buy the product to bring it down here to test it against the Phantom, and he basically not only canceled all the orders, but he removed the entire state of Pennsylvania, which shows you have something to hide. And the judge is going to ask you, why did you cancel the orders? And he came to place the orders. Why did you remove an entire state? You're going to have to answer that question in court. Because if you beat my product, as you claimed you did, then why would the cancellations pop up, and why would you remove an entire state? Unless you lied and you never had the product to begin with. There's your nail in your coffin, your cancellations and the removing of a state. So you can cry in court all you want. Doesn't make a difference. You're going to pay me $5 million. And if you don't have it, then we're going to throw liens on you left and right, and we're going to freeze everything you have. Then you're going to be on YouTube crying and whining, which you want me to do it, because I'm going to get the judge to slap you with a gag order so you can't say jack on social media, so you'll have to be quiet and just deal with it. This is what happens when you do things you're not supposed to do. Now, say if I went on there and I said that McDonald's got sued by Puff and stuff, right? And that was all fake. None of that was true at all. McDonald's never got sued by Puff and stuff, blah, 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 blah. They can sue me for that, because I made a false statement about their company. Unless I can back up that really actually happened, they can sue me. But it did happen because I did the documents on it. I read about it and I found out about what happened. And I can show you right there. It's in multiple documents showing, even court documents, that they literally got sued by Puff and stuff for stealing, or basically they designed the characters, Hamburger, stuff like that, whatever, the characters, and they never paid them and they sued them. So I can say that. What about Val? Well, right there. Valor machines at the end of the day. We can literally sit there and say all day long their machines are 1080p machines. You know why? Because we have evidence of them contacting us and having this kind of conversation with them where they literally said it was a 1080p based machine. Right from the horse's mouth. So I can say that because it's real. But if I make up things along the way and I don't back up anything I'm saying, I can be sued for this easily. Defamation. Which you just did. And the fact that Silent Wake is your cheerleader and he constantly posts it all the time, this keeps the statute of limitations nice and fresh. Which means we can get you at any time we want, including him. And he's be sued, you'll be sued, both together, because he was advertising for your business. And you could say at the end of the day, well, you could throw Wake under a bus and say, look, I never gave him permission, I never this, that, and the other, but it's going to be kind of hard because you have his videos posted to your website, so it shows that you two were together when you were doing this. Come on, you think I'm stupid at the end of the day? Please. So I got plenty of time to come get you. Plenty of time. I can wait a year. I can spend a year working on my stuff and come get you anytime I want to. And that's the scary part about it, because I'm not going to tell you when it's going to happen, but it's definitely going to happen. So you just have to figure out when we're coming for you. But you'll figure it out. Process server will come at your front door and you'll be like, what the freak? Yeah, that'd be from us. So if you don't show up in court, you're going to have to, because I'm also filing criminal charges against you for committing fraud against my business. So you have to show up, because if you don't, you'll get a bench warrant on your butt. All right, then. That's considered fraud. You know that, right? That is considered fraud. You get in trouble for that. So, yeah. You'll show up. You'll be in court. I'll see you. And we'll have a nice little conversation. And you can explain to me how when you sent me an email telling me you're going to sue my behind if I mention your name and this, that, and the other. I think the problem with this individual is that he really thinks he has privileges, if you know what I mean, where he can talk to people any way he wants to, and whatever he says to them, they're just going to back down at the end of the day. You got the wrong person at the end of the day. You got me. I am not that type of person. You notice I've been basically busting your products because they don't work at all, period. Now, can you take me to court about saying that your range gain is fake? Please do. Oh, please take me to court on that because I'm still waiting for you to explain what that stuff is. And we still haven't got anything on it. What about the goopity goo being 16, let's put it away, 16 ounces of water? You saw it in the video right there. It even had a bubbly effect to it. Gave off, so you put too much water in the product, it breaks it down. It doesn't give it the ability to be able to coat a surface. That's why the primer kept pushing through. And you literally said on camera that it has water in it because it reacts as a delivery system to keep the product from dehydrating and evaporating. So we have all your videos that you got rid of, all of them. So you take me to court on anything that I said about your product, you'll be self-incriminating yourself. I can sit there and say right here, he makes the statement that he's making products that are not over the counter, raw elements. So this can get you in a lot of trouble too. You mess around, you got to have Homeland Security at your front door because you are making chemicals that, again, you're saying are not over the counter. So if they're not over the counter, and all chemicals over the counter have been through safety material data sheets, they've been through flash zones, which means when they test chemicals, they blow them up, they freeze them, whatever, to the reaction going to get out of them. You're making stuff by raw. You have raw chemicals coming to your front door. You don't have a license to be able to get these raw chemicals whatsoever. You don't have a degree in chemistry. You don't have the proper and zoning to be able to house these chemicals to begin with. And how are we doing this? Do you have a license to sell in the state of North Carolina? I doubt you don't have one. I guarantee you don't have one. Copyright symbols that you were sticking on your page, you're not supposed to do that because that's against the law. You don't even have a registration for any copyrights on any of your products, even your name, nothing whatsoever, because I know I did the search. False advertisement. Your products are definitely false advertisement. Looked up stuff, can't find anything on it. Can't find anything on anything you claim that you're making. So you are marketing and selling a product to customers that technically does not exist, which means that's considered fraud and you can go to jail for this. So what are you going to sue me on? I'm curious. Nothing. There you go. Because you base your company on a lie. You can't defend your own company because it's based on a lie. Well, that's where that stands at for the day. And the other one, what's he going to say? I'm going to take you to court because you said my product match how... Oh, please do that. Please, I'm begging you, please take me to court and say that I made claims that your product matches house paint. My man, I will have you paint that screen right in that courtroom, right in front of that judge. And go in there and talk about some yellowish tone dumb nonsense on camera and see how fast you get slapped with a lawsuit. Not only that, I want you to show that your company committed perjury where you lied on government documents, and also too how you basically made money off the name Frankenstein and didn't pay the company any royalties whatsoever. Please do. Go up, draw some paperwork up. You incriminate the days out of yourself. On top of that, the multiple criminal charges we have filed against you and lawsuits, copyright infringements. Yeah, not only will you be going to jail that day, but you'll also be getting kicked out of your apartment. Because you do know that if you commit a crime in your apartment, you can no longer be at that building anymore because you violated your lease. All right then, I didn't think so. All right, moving on. Gotta know what you're talking about, gentlemen, before you start running your mouths. Oh, isn't this our screen against certified? Yeah, certified in your paint, which we turned it pale. Yep, there we go. Look. So you gotta back up your stuff. That's what it comes down to. And people, if you're going to be going into business, don't lie about your company. Because if another company comes against you with the purpose of probably taking over your business or whatever, you're going to have to be able to stand up against them. And basing your business on false information, they're going to find out. Definitely. I got plenty of companies who dug through my stuff at the end of the day, and guess what? We can stand there with no problem whatsoever and still crush their stuff with no problem. Including you guys. I crushed you guys with no problem. Got your cancellations. Those are my trophies. I got them framed and everything. All your cancellations are framed. I got them in nice little gold frames. Your cancellations. Next time, do not go in your backyard and make false statements about my business and say, hey, he canceled. Because I'm still waiting for my cancellations. And if you don't have those in court, I'm going to sue you again for more defamation for going in your backyard and making false rumors about me saying that I made a cancellation. So I'm expecting to see my cancellations. I've been asking for this for about 3 years. It takes you 3 years to pull up a receipt. I can pull your receipts off my computer right now. You don't have them because you lied. And that's why you got scared when I was making all the orders and you removed your entire marketplace. Gentlemen, how do you get on camera and you talk trash about me when we have cancellations? One person went to a rampage. He cursed me out on every single receipt. Told me to buy whatever I want. You guys talk a lot of trash, but you can't back it up. How do you email to begin with telling me to buy whatever I want, and I go buy whatever I want, and I get cursed out for buying whatever I want? And at one point in the email, he referred to himself like a second individual, which was kind of really freaky. And then you basically talk all this trash, and we go order from you, and you put the money back in my account. Man, I tell you, I would have paid so much money just to be there for that split second when you see my name and address pop up ordering your stuff, and you put that money back in my account. You do know that. You gave me back my money, right? You do know that. You get on camera and you talk about how your product's better than mine. Do you not understand that you gave me back my money? Do you understand that? Do you understand that you removed the entire state of Pennsylvania to keep me from buying your product when you talked all this trash? Do you understand that? So, how in the world are you able to go on a YouTube channel and talk trash about me? All right, just wondering. That reality don't kick in. It don't kick in for him. It really don't. It don't kick in for him. I don't get it. Sit on camera and go, oh, his stuff is a fake and a phone. You have amnesia, dementia, something wrong with your brain at the end of the day. You split personality, multiple personality complex disorder. What's going on up there? Because do you not remember canceling out? All right then. What's the deal? Jeez, please. And then the other one canceled out and cursed me out on every single receipt. I definitely know you're bipolar. How are you going to tell me to buy whatever I want and then curse me out? And then scream harassment. He literally pulled a Karen. That's actually posted on the site too. Is telling me to buy whatever I want and then screaming harassment. So he's labeled as a Karen. So how does that work? And then sit there and say, hey, if you want my product, give me $40. For what? $1,900 worth of cancellations. I can even show you cancellations on eBay. Literally on eBay where he canceled out and put money. $250 we sent over to him in orders. He put the money back into the account. Think I'm joking? I back up everything I say. Because I know about that whole defamation stuff. You don't back up what you say and get sued for it. So let me show you. I had to give this guy reviews too for that projector because he did a fantastic job. I'm going to be buying some more stuff from him too. Let's show you where Jamie canceled out when he was on eBay selling and put money back in my account. I can even show you where we gave him $129 and he couldn't keep the money. Gee whiz Louise, dude. That's sad. That's really sad. Yeah. I'm going to basically give him a nice review. He thinks I forgot about it. I have him. I got pictures, videos, demonstrations. I'm going to post at the end of the day and let him know that this is the product we're going to be buying from. Yep, because he did a fantastic job with that. Let's go over to my purchase history. Now, that's the projector I just purchased over there. And there's Crow. Oh, I backed it up. Look at this. Canceled. Put the money back in my account. He couldn't even keep $75. It gets worse. The other guy canceled $20. You literally couldn't do a $20 transaction. You were that scared. You put the money back in my account. That's the other one. Look, another cancellation. Another cancellation. Yeah, he was canceling orders left and right. He couldn't produce. He couldn't sell us a product because it doesn't work. Yep, I told you. I got him on my eBay account. Yep, and this is where he was doing the rosewood font. Yeah, we got all kinds of records on him of him canceling out. You think he was just canceling out for the website? Heck no. He was canceling out farther than that. That's why he has a nickname, the Cancel King. That's what we call him. He talks a lot of trash. We came here to buy it. Got on YouTube, started running his mouth. I said, okay, no problem. That's why I said, at the end of the day, if I want to embarrass you, I just give you money. You can give it back anyway. You can't keep it because your products suck. They don't work. We know. We tested them. Just like in the cancellation, we pulled this entire eBay listing down because you went in there and said that, oh, we can't ship to your address. It's unshippable. Oh, really? Really? Here's a tracking number, and this shows it's delivered. So you did ship to my address. You lied right there on camera, and you got busted in a live stream. And what does he do? He removes his entire listing. Does that really sound like somebody that can back their product up at the end of the day? Gee whiz, if you guys work for the gas company, electric company, any kind of mechanic, even a brain surgeon, I wouldn't trust you with a 10-foot pole. You have no confidence in your product. Right there. I'm going to print those up, and I'm going to add them to my collection. As a matter of fact, I'm going to post them on ABS forums today. Showing cancellations. He could not keep the money. This is in 2020. Look at the date on it. Look at the order date right there. In 2020. This team has been canceled. So not only did he go in and basically remove the item, but he canceled the eBay listing. He's deleted the eBay listing multiple times. Refund! Refund it. Look at that. Refund it. Money back in the account. Constant cancellations all the time. Jamie, you can't sit there and get mad about it. It's right there. That's your eBay listing. It's on my account. It's my history. On my account. Constantly canceling out. Constantly canceling out. Putting money back on the account. Can't keep it. Can't keep the money. And the other one couldn't keep $20. $20. His samples were $20, but he couldn't keep $20. You know how bad that is? And you basically can't ship out a $20 sample. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. So when I tell them at the end of the day that if you can't back your products up to me and I'm supposed to be your competition at the end of the day, I'm the fake, I'm the phony, I'm the scammer, you claim to be all these things, why are you canceling out to me? If my products are so easy to make and anyone can make my products, how come you're canceling out? Explain that one. I'm supposed to be easy, right? My stuff is supposed to be a joke. I'm not a threat at the end of the day, but yet I got all these cancellations on you guys. And Danny couldn't handle any more cancellations, or Roger, he calls himself. He couldn't handle any more cancellations, so he removed an entire state of Pennsylvania. We literally have it recorded twice, and it's posted everywhere. Because he couldn't handle it. That's why he locked all the shopping carts. I sat there and said, who locks shopping carts when they're on vacation? Nobody does. Nobody locks shopping carts on vacation. This is out of stock. That's the only way. No, because if we wanted and we placed an order, he couldn't ship out the item. So guess what he would have to do? He would have to cancel. And he couldn't handle any more of those. So let's get smart and let's remove the entire state. But that's even worse than canceling out. You're so terrified of my product. You blackball the entire state of Pennsylvania. Now, I'm not the only one that lives in Pennsylvania. You know that, right? There's other people who live in Pennsylvania. So that tells you their products don't work. And I'm going to use that against you. I'm going to say, man, our products are so much of a threat that we had people on YouTube that were terrified of us because our product, oh, yeah, we're definitely going to use that. And what are you going to take me to court and say, oh, he's slandering my company? No, it's true. Here you go, judge. Cancellation, 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 cancellation. You can't back your products up. So how are you going to be better than me if you cancel? Yeah, I told you. We got stuff going back from eBay. From cancel and put money back in the account. Now, at first, he wasn't doing this. At first, he was sending items over. At first, that's how we're able to get the unboxing of a lot of the stuff. But when he realized that we were testing his stuff, because he was giving us instructions like, you can't, it's not ambient light rejection, so you can't use it in a fully lit environment. Yeah, because you've seen on the containers, he literally was telling us that it's not ambient light rejection and trying to give us instructions on basically what we can do with it and what we can't do with it. Like he didn't want it against certified screens. He didn't want to do distance throw demonstrations. More than half of the demonstrations we do on our products, he didn't want to be a part of. So he had certain instructions that he gave to us, and we ignored that crap at the end of the day. Like, okay, come on, look, if you're claiming to be better than us, then you should be able to do the same demonstrations we do. Yeah, we were literally getting letters like that from him. That's why when he basically sends us over containers, he'll put specific instructions on them, like you'll see right here. He told us literally it's not ambient light rejection. So what are you telling me by putting that on there? So you don't want to be in a fully lit environment because the product doesn't work? It's a dark gray product. It should work. Yeah, that's why he put some instructions on there. Well, it's not ambient light rejection, so don't put it in an ambient light environment because my screen's not going to work, and that's unfair. But ours is. We can work in that environment. But you say you're the same as my stuff, and I'm a scammer and ripping people off, so what's the deal? I'll show you. Let's go over to the Crystal Edge site over here, and let's show you. As you see, gentlemen, I back up everything I say. You can never get me with a defamation lawsuit because, again, I back it up. So why would you put that on there and tell us that it's not ambient light rejection? Oh, we got to go to the blacklist. So we have this on a separate page. I told you we keep everything. You don't have them all over the page. It looks stupid. We have them in one section over here. Let's see. Let's go through the list of things. This is all stuff we caught him doing. Scamming left and right. And bum bum. What's that with the Frankenstein? Let's see. And videos are missing from accounts, stuff like that. Here we go. Right there. Mouse. Mouse. That's you, right? Best of the best. That's you right there, right? All right. Let's see what we have here. On the front of the label. Gee, freaking Wi-Fi decides to break up. We got either way, I tell you. We had to flash that thing off multiple times on camera. Wow, wow! Wow! He's arguing with me about something. You want to go out? I'll take you out. I'll take you out. Hold on, we got a 2 Wi-Fi here. We'll get you over here. There we go. Now we put several videos on this thing. Mad about something. You want to go out? I'll take you out. Definitely will take you out. Put you in the whatchamacallit. Put you in the pens. You can go out there and I don't know what you do out there, to tell you the truth, honestly. Here we go. See? What did you put on the container, Jamie? Not ambient light rejection, Kenny. So, right there. This is on the Frankenstein. It's even dated. Right there. Yeah, and look at your UV mix. Remember I told you that the color of them is just one shade off? It is one shade off. Literally. It's crazy. It's one shade off. Now that's how we figured out how to make it. See? It looks exactly the same. One shade off. So if we can make that one, we definitely can make this one. Which we did. We made this product. We're using its own instructions how to do it. Yeah, you've been doing some interesting stuff, man. Some real interesting stuff. Over here you say it's ambient light rejection. Over here you say it's not ambient light rejection. This one's lighter. This one's darker. This one should be ambient light rejection. That one shouldn't be ambient light rejection. But you don't know what you're doing. Just change it up as you go along. pretty much. That's what you do. Oh, well. Where are we at in this? I already done my baby. Oh, the cancellations. Yeah, the cancellations. Cancellations. Yeah, man. It's just that your products, man, they're horrible. They're absolutely horrible. They are. We've had them down here for testing, and he gave us certain instructions, and we had instructions coming over telling us what we couldn't do with it and what we could do with it. Yeah, but see, here's the thing: the problem we have here. You claim that your products are the same as mine. Yeah, matter of fact, you claim they're better, right? So, if I got a product that can bounce off a ceiling at 180 inches on a projector that costs me 150 bucks, then what's the problem? How come you can't be in that environment too? But he'll send me certain instructions like, we don't want it against certified screens. But we do certified screens. That's what we do. We don't want it outside. We go outside all the time. It's not ambient light rejection. So it shouldn't be in these environments at all, period. But if you're claiming to be better than my product and my technology is ambient light rejection, then guess where you're going at the end of the day, Skippy? You're going out in the light. Because we go out there, you need to be out there too. Don't send me some stupid instructions at the end. Not curse him out, but I had to put him in his place. Don't send me those stupid instructions at the end of the day telling me what and what I can't do over here. If you're running your mouth about my product and you're claiming that you do everything my product does and you're better than my product, then guess what? You got to go through the same vigorous test demonstrations we put our product to. Sending me over containers, not ambient light rejection, Kenny, to keep us from basically putting them in a well-lit environment. Man, you freaking coward. Your product gets over here, we bring it over here, it's going to go through the same testing we got to put our stuff through. And since you want to name your stuff FLE, I'll put you against that sun killer technology, stick you out there and watch your screen disappear, which we had to do that one time. He claimed one of his black screen paints had the ability, and it failed. Oh, wait till we bring that freaking video up. Test. Yes, we tested this stuff. We know what this stuff does because we tested it. That's why he went in and started basically doing the fraudulent and cancellations, because he knew we were going to test his products on the way they should have been tested. We don't hold hands over here, boo-boo. We don't do that. We don't stick your screen in a dark environment and hit it with a high power projector and lie on camera. No, you will have to work when you get over here. So that's why they cancel out. And him knowing the tests that we do at the end of the day are brutal, that there's no way in the world his product would pass, and he had no choice but to cancel out. So gentlemen, you couldn't keep the money. $250 we have here worth of cancellations, $1,900 on the other one. Geesh, you can't seem to keep the money. Delete the eBay account. So simple. Now, when you ordered my 2.0, yeah, I kept your money. Darn right, because the product worked. Matter of fact, I sent it to your front door. The signature confirmed, and a customer came in and confirmed that it worked. So how in the world, out of a 5-gallon container, did your product come up tainted when everybody else's was working? You know, Fernando, when I sue you for this for 12 grand, because this is basically a what do you call a lawsuit involving a small claims court, that they're going to go in and they're going to check my PayPal account and the timeline when we actually push that order out, and they're going to see how many people ordered it, right? And they're going to go and see how many people filed a complaint against us, which was nobody. You're the only one. So you mean to tell me out of a 5-gallon container, yours is the only one that came up different? That's like having a 5-gallon container of lemonade, and at the end of the day, yours came up cherry. You can't win that lawsuit. You know that from the doors. That's an easy 12 grand in my pocket. So not only am I going to keep the money you gave to me, I kept that already, but you're going to pay me an additional 12 grand, including all court costs, because you're going to have to back that one up. And if you can't, well, skippy-doo-dah-day. 76. Is that his date of birth? 1176. Kind of sounds like November. You're born 1976. It's an odd number. So let me see. Let's go over here. And again, you probably lied, put lies in that too. You don't know. I'm going to pull this up here. Let's see if we get it here. We'll definitely get it on our account. Yeah, cancellations, that's alright. I'm gonna print up all y'all cancellations tonight. Print up all y'all stuff, stack it over here. So that way we can, including your eBay cancellations, everything. We're just gonna print everything up. And the other guy couldn't keep 20 bucks. How do you not be able to keep $20? Yep. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna post the $20 samples. We did gotta post those. 20 bucks. You couldn't keep 20, a dove? You couldn't keep a dove. You know, the terms of the slang word for 20. Anyway, this is crazy. 20 bucks. Literally. You couldn't keep 20 bucks. He had to send 20 bucks back. Then they charge him for that. To send back on that, you get charged on that. So he actually had to take extra money out of his account to send that back over. They transfer that money back to my account. You just pay a little fee on that. All the money they sent back, they had to pay fees on it. So y'all paid you put the money back in my account, and you paid extra processing fees. That doesn't sound like a company that screams confidence. Sent back $20. Probably paid like a $2 fee or $1.50 fee on 20 bucks that he had to send back to me because he couldn't keep the money. And what are you going to do? You're going to get on camera and rant and cry and carry on and go, oh, he's lying? They're right there. Everybody can see them. They're printed up. What do you want me to do? You want me to prove it? I'll post you to ABS Forums or Projector Central, or heck, I'll post you to my site. I got an open forum site. I'll post you over there, and anybody can come in there and they can check it out. I'll post you to my Facebook accounts. Don't call me a liar at the end of the day, because I will post your stuff today. So if you want to get on camera and say I'm a liar, I'll post your stuff. So you know I'm telling the truth. You go all the way back to eBay and pull up canceled orders. Unbelievable. Couldn't keep the money. I'm like, what the freak? Let me send over more money for them, and they send it back. So that's why I said, you know, when I make comments like, look, if I want to embarrass you, I'll just buy your stuff. If I basically want to really embarrass you, I just go get my friend. I got a friend over in Texas right now to place an order for your stuff right now. Right now, he'll buy your stuff. And he'll tell you who he's buying it for. You going to send it to him? Or you going to put that money back in his account? Because he will let me know. He'll show me the receipts. He'll send everything over to me. Since you cancel in entire states now. Let me see. Got to be to back your stuff up, gentlemen. That's what it comes down to. You got to back your stuff up. 100 inch, 100 inch. This is how we bring our screen up. 100 inch, 80 inch screen outside. Is there anyone who has one? Outside, outdoors. I have to put down black because the only one has a black screen. So you can try to make my product all you want. We made this product. No, you can't make my product. We already know it from the door. And you can't even basically pack your products up because you got cancellations. Yep, that'll be me. That front, outside. Let's go to be right here. Voila, right there. Plane pops up. All you got to do is go to my account here and put in Crow1176, eBay deleted account, and pops up right here. You deleted your account. We gave you how much money for your product? Your product was $75. We gave you how much for it? What did you do? Did you put that money back in my account? Yes, you did. There's your name right there so everybody can see. Fernando Gonzalez sent you a refund of $129. Yeah, put the money back in my account right there. And we got 3 of them on the history on the account showing you transferred back $75. So I paid him $129. He kept jumping the price on it, thinking that we weren't going to buy it. Raising the price. And we bought it. You couldn't keep $129? Your product was $75. And I paid you $129 and you couldn't keep it? So that tells you right there what's wrong with the product. But yet y'all talk all this trash about me at the end of the day. I'm the fake, I'm the phony, I'm the scammer, I'm the rip-off artist, but you're afraid of me. Oh, I wonder why. Because my product's better than yours. That's why. Far better than yours. If I want to embarrass you, I'll place an order right now and I'll have you drop money right back in my account. I'll buy everything off your site and you'll put that money back in my account. I can literally title the video, he'll put money back in my account and you'll put it back in my account, which we did. We literally had so many cancellations on the $1,900 that we just making games out of it. Literally, it was that many cancellations. At one point, and I'm going to show you. At one point in the cancellations that when he sent us over the email telling us to buy whatever you want. And again, you try to be smart about it. Be a man for the first time in your life. Apparently, I was a man. You wasn't, because you got to give me back the money. But tried to insult me in the process. So I said, you know what? Let's go buy. So now we're dropping orders in there. Money's coming back to the account. We can't keep any of it at all, period. So let me share this right here in the cancellations. Then you start ranting in the cancellations. We're getting rants in there. You start all this other stuff. Here we go. Some of the cancellations are right here. Can't make it up. There we go. Crow screen paint mixes right there. Wow. Cancellations and screaming and carrying on and acting. This is the first order that went through for the Cinemax mixer. He told me to buy whatever I want. So he sent me a link. He literally sent me a link. I gotta ask this question real quick. Fernando, what do you think was going to happen? What do you think was going to happen? I think you really use these kind of tactics toward people at the end of the day because you think it's going to work. Wrong person. Hey, calm it down. You're doing too much. Who do you think this is going to work on? Because, you know, there are plenty of people like me in the business world. And we don't take that crap for jack. We'll definitely challenge you. You give us a challenge, we'll jump forward. I think you really thought that I wasn't going to put my address in. I put my address in 19 times, including the 20 times or more on your eBay listing account. But you kept sending us back the wrong address under something called 317 Kern Street. That's what we're getting back. I can show you on court papers where he was using his family members' addresses because he was afraid to put his own up. And then he goes to this whole. He's a funny character. He went somebody. He gypped somebody, and they posted his real address, and he went off. He went off and saying that, oh, we doxed him, and I'm gonna sue you for doxing and all that. You know, you posted my address and blah blah blah, and then turn around and you put it on an LLC and make it public domain for everybody to find you. You kind of thinking about that one? Gee whiz Louise. But anyway, let me show you this nonsense here, right here. And then you get mad when I call you an idiot. How long have you been in the business? You don't know the difference between a large and a quart? There is no large in paint. Only quarts, pints. You know, there's no large. But I'll show you that too. Now this is where he starts screaming harassment. That's why I think he's bipolar. He just changes up. This is $85, mind you. On eBay, we were paying $75. And now, over here, we're paying $85. At one point, we gave him $129. He couldn't keep the money. And there it is right here. He lost his PayPal claim. He has never, ever won a PayPal claim against my company. Never. Ever. Because PayPal has been on his site. And PayPal has read through all his policies. And they came back and said his site is a potential site for scam. That's why he doesn't win any at all. There's another one right here. Now, I told you, basically, we had so many cancellations on this guy. It got around to be 14 cancellations because my goal was to get a cancellation on each item twice. So, he stopped for a minute. He literally stopped pushing the money back. I'm like, okay, so he's going to sit on it. And we have to go through the whole PayPal policy and all that. You want to do all that. I just want to get this thing over and done with. So I said, okay, let's make a video. So we made a video that said that we can't wait. The product's going to be here pretty soon. You know what I mean? We can't wait. Crow's going to send it over, so and so and so, because we knew he was never going to send it over. But this would cause him to go in and bring us back the money even faster and say that, hey, there's no way I'm going to send it over. I'm just going to cancel right away and give him back his money and put him on blast. Dumb. That's what we wanted you to do, to put the money back in the account so we can go back in and place another order. You should have realized that if we had 14 cancellations from you, what hope will we have from the 15 cancellation that you're actually going to send the product over? So we said that because we knew you were going to see that and say, oh, heck, I'm going to cancel it out. He's never going to get a chance to send that over. I'm going to cancel that and give him his money back right away. You're easy. Let me see. Here we go. This is it right here. So he comes back and says, Crow says, this is where he prefers himself as another person. Questionable. Crow says you are banned. If our product, and again, I told you the habit of putting capitals in the middle of sentences. If our product is garbage, why do you order it? Maybe because you sent me a letter telling me to buy whatever I wanted. That's why I came in and purchased. Did you forget that already? Or which person am I talking to? Am I talking to you or am I talking to Sarah? Which one is it? Because now you're describing yourself as another person, and you're the same person because when you write, you put capitals in the middle of sentences. This is your, what do you call it? For some people say poker face or whatever, but that's what it is. If you notice in all the writing, all of them are exactly the same. So who is this person I'm having a conversation with? I told you from the door, and he wasn't all there. I try to explain it to you people. I feel sorry for those of you who put information over there to them. So, getting back to the letter. Here's the letter right here. This is the letter that was sent to us by Crow, telling us to buy whatever you wanted. Oh, don't leave the room, Jamie. Get your butt back in here. What right there? Remember you writing this letter right here? Yeah, you remember that, right? You remember that's you. So if you're going to tell me why do I continue to buy, because you sent me this letter, did you not? This is what happens when you write checks and you can't cash them. And this is why I'll cash your check for you in a hot second. See right here? No need to go through all the nonsense with all that nonsense. Order with confidence. Does that look like confidence to you? That's why they laugh on the forum sites when we post these things. It says right there. That's your name right there. That's your email. Right there. That's the link that you sent. Check out my products. But you just sent me a message saying... I'm harassing. What the freak? Seriously? This is Cinemax Mix to go by. I now put all the blank. He has the nerve to put God bless and curse at the same time. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Here is my site. Order all you want and done. Not like you, I'm a professional. Not clearly what I just saw a few minutes ago. Enough with the ranting. Buy my mixes. You just tell me to buy your mixes and sends me a link, but yet turns around and cries on every single receipt. This is what I mean by we find it just so funny how you guys come in and talk all this trash, and when we come to get your product, we get nothing but crybabies. Even Ed tells us he doesn't need our money. Oh, no more, no more. Yeah, look at this mess. Now, you just told me to buy whatever I wanted, right? Didn't you say that, right? And then you'd have the nerve to put down Crow says you are banned. Who is saying this? Is it you or is it another person? If our product is garbage, why order? Did you literally forget that fast? That's why I think he has other people living in his head. I really do. How did you forget that fast? You literally just sent us that email. We literally just did the order the exact same day that we got the email. Right there on the spot. It's a live stream. It shows that I made the order right there on the spot. The minute it came through, I was like, okay, fine, give me my debit card. Why didn't I start making the orders? How did you forget that fast? Or who am I talking to? I literally had to send a message for like, who the freak am I talking to? So, yeah, definitely. And in this one, he tells us to don't need your business. Have a blessed day. Stay away. Thanks. He's begging us to stay away from him. So with that being said, then why send me an email telling me to buy whatever I want? Oh, okay, just wondering. Oh, by the way, paint does not come in a large, so you know that. There's no such thing as paint coming in size large. Jeez, this is what I'm talking about. One guy couldn't even do a $20 sample sheet, and this guy over here basically rants and sends us a letter that we can buy whatever we want. And when do you think I'm buying whatever I want? That's like somebody going to the supermarket and saying, hey, look, we're having a special sale. Buy whatever you want. And the minute you buy whatever you want, they call the police and say you're shoplifting. That's literally what you are, man. You're bipolar. Unless you're having menopause or something's kicking off in you. Something's going wrong. How old are you now? All kinds of stuff. Oh, this is the one right here where we actually got bored. We had so many cancellations. We just had to make games out of it. At one point, I painted in the screen to figure how long it would take for the cancellation to go through. By the time I finished painting in the screen and got finished showing off the demonstration. Of course, to cancel out faster, and we could paint the screen. And then we told you we had to go in and say that, hey, because he stopped. He stopped bringing the money back over, bringing our money back. And he stopped and we said, hey, we have coming soon the Frankenstein mix right here, coming soon. And he's going to be shipping over. He agreed. And then he came back in because we wanted the money back on our account so we can get another order. He puts down coming soon. I don't think so, loser. You're garbage. Get a life. I'm the best. Crow's Mixes. One and only, and gives us a middle finger. Now, Dum Dum didn't realize that he doesn't understand. After 14 cancellations, why would I even believe that you were going to send us 15? So you sat on the order, so to get the money to transfer over faster, we just made a YouTube video that you agreed to send the item over. And you reacted the same way I wanted you to react. You gave me back my money, which I went back in and placed another order. See, the object was to basically hit every item twice. If you're going to make a statement, you better be to stand by. And guess what he calls a product? Large again. Because he doesn't know the difference between a quart or a gallon because he thinks screen paint comes in a large. Got his face next to it. And Frankenstein, which just makes fitting. I told you, Frankenstein isn't that intelligent. But yeah, these are your receipts that got posted everywhere. It shows that your business is not professional, and this is how the owner carries himself because we made purchases on his site showing the PayPal, Crow, Screen Paint mixes, issued refunds back to our company, and cursed us out in the receipts. And also your email was posted. Man. Just went off on here. So you're going to tell me to buy whatever I want, and you're a professional, but at one point you're begging me to stay away from your products. And then what you're going to do is, and I can call it from the door, you're going to take some black paint and try to claim it to be our product and say, look, this is how his product really works. And then we come in here and bust you for something else. Say, look, he scammed people in this. This is what his product really does. And then we'll bust you on this and show hardcore proof of you scamming somebody and doing something stupid. And this is what his product does. That's all you have. That's literally all you have is you going on YouTube, taking some black paint, claiming it to be mine. What the problem you got is, Fernando, people have seen this so many times, the same track of you doing the same thing over and over again. And again, as I said before, no proof of the products, no proof of the receipts, nothing whatsoever, no unboxings, no paint downs, nothing at all whatsoever. It's what you go to try to defend your company or try to defend the crap that you do every day when we can come in and show hardcore evidence of everything we just mentioned coming directly from you. So people have seen that already. People do business with me who have my screens, customers who have my screens, they watch that and go, oh yeah, guys are fake and phony. They tell people you're fake and phony because they have my products right there. Everybody knows you're fake. Everybody knows you're a phony. You can get on camera as many times as you want. The only reason why people support you because they find you entertaining and funny. You are surrounded by a bunch of yes men. That's what you're surrounded by. They're just in there to watch you dance. You're a clown at the end of the day. I hate to put it this way. You have become the town jester. You sit out there and dance and they pelt you with fruit and you just keep on dancing. That's what you do. And they find it funny. Now they try to incorporate me into that by keeping it going, but when I come in, I show hardcore proof on everything. I don't have to do the same dance you did today. I know I got hardcore evidence on everything you do, everything you say. You can never get me in a defamation lawsuit because I have it right there in front of me. So I'm in the crowd reading it off, pelting you with fruit also too. You're a jester, a town jester. And you know what they call them in real life? The town idiot. That's what they're known as. Do I have to, I don't have to make this up. I literally can sit there and show an email that just came from this guy and literally show you the reaction when we had orders from him. Crying and whining on every single receipt. And the other guy couldn't hold on to 20 bucks. $20. And mind you, we paid twice the amount his product is worth now. His product was 60 bucks. We paid him, gave him 120 bucks 160 for each item. Let's go dig him up. Let me see over here. So your people you call supporting you, they're not supporting you. When I checked your videos and looked at your streams on how many people were checking the demonstrators you matching house paint, there were no customers in there. The only people that were in there were the trolls that follow you and support you. And trolls are interesting because trolls will stab other trolls in the back. There's no honor among them at all whatsoever. They're in there just to be entertained by each other's problems, mistakes, and failures. And that's what you are surrounded by. Yeah, that's what you're surrounded by, buddy. So they know your products are fake. And they won't buy your products. I literally had one of the trolls contact me and was talking some trash on my phone. I said, well, you got Jamie's paint. Show me his product. He said, I don't have his paint. I have Partes. They don't want your stuff. They don't want to bother. What happened to the Crow Boys? Don't exist anymore. You know why? Because they caught on to your products being nothing but fakes. They don't want, no one wants to lay claim to your products. I'm not trying to be rude here, but it's true. No one wants to lay claim and show that we have this product. For what? To be labeled as a victim or somebody who basically who got duped? No, at all. Period. That's why I can't find any customers on your products. Let's go over here and let's look at Danny's cancellations. Partes cancellations. Cancellations. No, not translations. Cancellations. There we go. This guy talked all this trash when his back here running his mouth. And what happened with that one? Well, you know, I one ordered your stuff. And what happened? See, there's all your cancellations popping up. I got them in my search engine, so you pop up everywhere on the face of the planet. Even the video that you deleted off your account that went missing, we got a copy of it. Yeah, right there. You remember that video you removed off your account? Well, you thought it went bye-bye, didn't you? No, we have an exact duplicate copy of it. I copy your videos because I know for a fact that these are videos that are going to go missing. If we didn't copy the rest of the videos, then what would have happened is they would have disappeared. And it's your product right there, right? That's it right there, all gritty. Looking like an English muffin. Is that not your product right there? So what happened to this product? What happened to the video? This also went missing off the account. On two-step roll process system. And I remember we also too have it of your Goopity Goo. We have all the recordings on that one too. Oh yeah, we do. Every single one of them. Even the one you sitting there saying it works as a delivery system. That's why you have water in it. And you can clearly show in the container where 16 ounces of that is water and the other 16 ounces is paint. Which means you ripped off your customers. If you had any, you sold them 16 ounces of paint when they paid for 32. And then sat there and lied and said that the water works as a delivery system to keep the paint from basically evaporating. Which means you were ripping off your customers. Yeah, everything you deleted we have. So, go out and draw some court papers and see what happens to you. I'll clean your clock in court. And, again, your cancellations and removal of your marketplace. 20 bucks. Couldn't keep $20. How does that even work? So you're so terrified of me, you couldn't keep 20 bucks? Pulled your marketplace down? Got it right here? All on recorded. Partes, square one, AV, marketplace, 404 error. Missing. Really? So let's go over here. Website permanently removed. Gentlemen, look. And you'll get on camera and you'll cry some more. We're used to that. We're used to the crying. We're used to it. You'll get on there and tell me, oh, well, his products don't work and he's a... We're used to it. That's why you're going to court. You're going to court to prove that you said my products don't work. So if you don't, you'll get sued for $5 million and I'll take everything from you. So you better prove everything you just said out of your mouth because I can back up everything I just did right now. So let's go get a look at these cancellations real quick. $20. $20. You couldn't back up $20. Literally. Again, 20 bucks. Dude, really? Let me go here, let me see. A dove. He couldn't pass up a dove. It reminds me of what you call him. What was it? There's your transaction too. Look, there's your transaction from PayPal. The transaction number, $160. What names does it say at the bottom? Yep. What does it say right here? Yeah, 30 days to refund that product. Had 30 days. So we gave him the option that he could basically give us the item, because we wanted the item. That's what we requested, the item. He couldn't give us the item. He had to put the money back in. Couldn't keep $20. But you put something for $5, I go buy it. Or I forgot our state's missing. You remove the state. Let me see. $20, a straight dove. $160. Look, there's your goopity goop. Fake, phony product, don't work. Came in to buy it. $160. Put the money back on the account. Full refund. Right back on the account from PayPal. Couldn't keep it. And that's supposed to be your goopity goop, and you couldn't back that up? So if I'm the person at the end of the day that you got to take down to get your product where it needs to be at, this is a bad start. This is an extremely bad start. Isn't that your page right there? That's you right there, ain't it? That's a bad start. What do we have here? It's supposed to be the Daystar. Now, Liberty, in one of the videos we have, again, missing videos, we have where he states and says, well, how would he know about my product if he never tried to buy them? Again, do you guys have dementia? Because, again, you know we went to your site and ordered your stuff, and we had the cancel receipts. So, again, how will we be able to obtain your product if you keep giving us back our money? And again, this is going to be used against you in court, these receipts. Because we can clearly show the judge that we tried to buy your products because you made statements that you could beat our phantom products, and you made all these demonstrations against our product. So we did try to go in and try to purchase the item to bring it over here for testing. But he kept giving us back the money. Where the judge is going to ask you, why did you give back the money? If you made claims that his product was this, that, and the other, why did you give back the money? If you could stand behind your product, which shows you couldn't stand behind your product. And therefore, my friend, you're going to lose $5 million. So you will be following for Chapter 11. Man, unbelievable. And this is a nightmare for you, Jamie, because we have transactions and we can show videos to the people who own the rights to Frankenstein that you are marketing and selling that product for years and years and years, actually even using their logo. And we had the one with the Frankenstein face on it that you removed. We had those on record to show to them that you've been using and making money off them, even using the face of their logo to make money, and you're going to have to pay that money off. You may get jail time for that. You may literally get jail time for that one. Because he's been doing it for a long time. You're going to get him with something called, what's that thing called? Willing. I forgot the name of the thing. It's called willing something. When you actually potentially did it, you get jail time for that. But we're going to make sure we get to him first before they get to him. That's what we have to do. Because I want my lawsuit to be first. Bum, 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 bum. $160. I couldn't keep the money. Like, what the heck is going on with this guy? It's like your product worked at the end of the day. Really? I embarrassed you on YouTube that badly. You couldn't keep the money. There we go. $40. You couldn't keep $40. One's 20, one's 40. So there were 3 samples in here. So we bought the sample sheets. I bought one for 40, one for 20. He couldn't keep $40. So we bought it one time for 20. Then I came in, I doubled it up, and I bought 2. So I gave him $40, and he couldn't keep that either. But gentlemen, you can't get mad on camera. You can't get upset because, again, didn't make anything up. If I sat there and said, you return money, put money back in my account, how would I be lying? How would I be basically considered slandering or defamation or anything? It's right there. You gave me back the money. So, it's up to you and for you to decide when the judge asks you, why did you give back the money? Because I really would like to know that. And I'm going to have my lawyer ask the judge to request you tell me why did you return back the money. Mind, gentlemen, everything will be on court documents. Everything will be public so people can read it. So, why did you give back the money? You claimed my product to be this, that, and the other. And it was a scam at the end of the day. And our products aren't real. So, what did you give back the money for? Look at that. You see that? That's literally how many cancellations I got off of him. And we ripped him a new one. Next time you would run your mouth at them and talk trash. Learned the lesson that day, didn't you? Got the wrong person. Walk around in your backyard, talk about some nonsense about how I cancel. And you better have my cancel receipts when we go to court. You better have my cancel receipts. I want them. I want my receipts. You're going to make a statement about money at the end of the day? I'm going to sue you for basically doing defamation from a company. I'm going to turn around and file another lawsuit against you for making a statement that I basically went on and canceled. So you better have that cancellation document, because that document's going to cost you $150,000 if you don't have it, and I guarantee you it's going to stick. So I want my documents. And if you ever go in and say, well, I'll file a lawsuit against you because you went and said that I canceled out on you, go ahead. Knock yourself out. See what happens. And I'll sue you for $500,000 for wasting my time. So go ahead. I told you, gentlemen, that I gave you a couple months ago for your attorneys to contact me. No one has reached out to me yet. Now, I'll give you to the end of this month to have a lawyer come and contact me about me posting that right there and me lying. Go ahead. And I bet you won't. You can't back your stuff up for jack. You can't. Now I got to print your stuff up and I got to post you. Now I'm in that mood. Look at all that. Look at the cancellations I got off you, man. That's pathetic. Product don't work for jack. Meanwhile, I'll be out there backing my products up and you'll just keep getting crushed. That's all to it. And why I'm out, well, depends on what situation you're going to be in. Going to be in some bad mumbo jumbo, because when I'm out there doing what I got to do, you're going to be in and out of court and you're going to be pretty much going broke. And if all goes well, you're going to be doing some jail time. So your product won't exist anymore, period. As a matter of fact, I can take your domain page on top. I found I can take everything from it. So I'm going to take the whole, your business is your business, right? So I'll be taking that too. All those cancellations. Look at that. Refund. This was a good potato. This was an actual good potato. I had this conversation with him. And I told him, before he started down this road, I told him, go in a different direction. I did. Go in a different direction. I've seen your kind, man. It's nothing new. I've been in here for a long time. I've seen your kind before. I've seen them come, I've seen them go. I'm more experienced than you at the end of the day. Because to me, you're a noob. I've been here longer. And I gave you some good advice. I said, go mind your business and go in a different direction. You Mr. High and Mighty, privilege this and other, blah, 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 blah. Thinking you could take me on at the end of the day. What did I say to you, Danny? I said that if you come against me, that I was going to burn your harbor to the ground and sink every one of your ships. And now this is going to cost you financially now. This is not about basically shutting your business. It's literally going to cost you financially for doing dumb stuff. I'm not tell you this. Now all y'all can do now is just copy my products and cry. That's all you can do. And produce nothing. Now, once I upgrade the other product and make it a real product at the end of the day, I'll make it my friend from another state to place an order to put your product against that product and watch you cancel out. And then to make sure we really get the stick quite nicely, sorry about that, I'm going to have 3 other people from 3 other states also contact you to buy that product to put against the new Series C product that we're making, complete. And you'll cancel it on that too. So then I'll have 4 cancellations from 4 different states where you couldn't even basically go against the very product that you claimed that was yours, but it's not yours to begin with because you didn't make it correctly. And go ahead and try to say, hey, I copied your patent or whatever and nonsense, because you don't have a patent underneath. As a matter of fact, you faked and put up copyrights. Why would you have copyrights up there? It doesn't do anything with the product. That's basic. Oh, here we go. There, I found it. There it is. I told you, Dove. $20. $20. He returned $20 back to the account. $20. He couldn't keep $20. And he turned around and paid a fee on that, because mind you, when you return money, you have to pay a fee on it. Anytime you have to refund money, you have to pay a fee. So not only did he turn around and give us back the $20, but he had to pay a fee on it from PayPal to transfer it back to us. $20. That's embarrassing. Potato. I'm done updating everything, but I'm just saying, $20. He couldn't keep $20. So next time you want to get on camera talking about, oh, this product's a fake, and it's a phony, it doesn't work, and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, this, and blah, blah, that. Remember, you couldn't keep $20. And turn around and pay an additional fee for it. Well, it's going to. Going over there to that. You can have your seat back in a few minutes, buddy boy. Yeah. Now, I'm going to go back. Who's the popcorn maker? The popcorn maker. Popcorn maker! What'd you say on camera? You said I talk a lot of trash and hide behind the camera? Yeah. You ate your words, didn't you? Next time, stay in your lane. Got the wrong person. I better sit there and say on camera, I talk a lot of trash. I talk a lot of big nonsense at the end of the day. I had to learn to sit there and say, oh, he talk a lot of trash on camera. All big and bold, this, that, and the other. You can't back it up. I backed it up, came and bought your product. Put that money right back in my account like you should have. Because you can't back it up. Learned the Bible lesson that day, didn't you? Got up there and talk all that trash. Oh, he talks behind camera. He talks a lot of trash. Buddy, I back up everything I say. Everything I say, I back up. So you want to run your mouth. That's why I sit there and count. You want to run your mouth? Okay, no problem. Embarrass the daylights out of him. Went there and bought all his products. Even the samples. Even the $20. We bought everything. He put every dime back on my account. Every dime. And paid PayPal a fee to send it back to my account. You know how embarrassing that is? So next time you want to get on camera, I know you shouldn't do it again. I know you shouldn't go in that backyard anymore and talk trash about me. You didn't say that nonsense again, did you? Because you know I'm that type of person to back it up. And then turn around, you removed an entire state. I'm going to have you cancel out of 4 states before I hit an export with your own product. I'm going to convert it, make it far better than what it is, beat your specification sheet on the process, sell it for more money than you can at the end of the day, and get you to cancel out of 4 states. See if I don't do it. You know I'm a man of my word, right? So, I'm going to embarrass you. And then take you to court and sue you for $5 million, which you don't even have at the end of the day. You can't even pay me for defamation. You better back up. My Phantom did that, because if you didn't, both you and McAfee getting sued.
And then on top of that, you went in that backyard and made that statement about how I canceled out. You don't have my receipts. That's gonna cost you $150,000 because you made a statement about me that's not true. So you better have my receipts because I've been asking for receipts for quite some time. Now, you want to take me to court and say that I made false accusations about you canceling out? Go ahead. I'll embarrass you in court again, show all your receipts, documents, cancellations, removal of websites, the whole 9 yards, and then sue you for another $500,000 just for wasting my time. Gentlemen, you don't know what you're dealing with at the end of the day. Business has more to do than just splashing some paint around at the end of the day. You have to know how to run your business. You can't even stand tall. You can't defend yourself. You can't defend yourself against me. How would you go against a company, a big company, certified company that's flooded with lawyers, and they know the law at the end of the day. They know. How do you defend yourself against that if you can't defend yourself against me? And I can take them on with no problem. All the certified screens I have tested, not one of them has ever taken me to court. Not one of them. One did try to threaten to take me to court. What was the outcome of that one for that one? We used that document against them because, again, it shows that clearly they fear our technology. And I'm still testing their stuff. As long as I'm keeping things by the book and I'm not making statements that are not true about their products, I'm making statements that are true about their products, and I'm not making false things about it, I'm in the clear. As long as I'm saying, oh, their products are a scam and a rip-off and this, that, and the other. No, I say their products cost too much money, and that is true. They cost $5,000, $6,000, that's true. But I don't sit there and say they don't work, because they do work. I've done the testing myself. So you went up there and took my products and claimed they didn't work, didn't function, they were scammed, they ripped people off, and this, that, and the other, and that's what got you caught with $1 million lawsuit. There you go. Get out of you did business right at the end of the day. So, you're going to have my receipts when we get to court. And if you don't, you're going to pay me some money. And if you can't prove that my Phantom did exactly as you claim it did, you're going to pay me a lot of money. Till then, you gave me back $20. You paid a fee to PayPal. You got to pay that fee. Everybody got to pay that fee. To transfer the money back to my account. That's how they make their money. And you paid a fee to send money back to me. Plus my money. That's embarrassing. Couldn't keep $20. So, you can get on camera, tell all the trash you want at the end of the day, that my products ain't this and ain't that. Remember, whatever you say, we're going to see you in court about it. Because you better be to back it up. It's going to cost you more money. Every time you run, that number's going to jump. And it's going to keep jumping and jumping and jumping. Because I got people monitoring your accounts. Oh, well. I hope you're listening up on this. That's the reason why, another reason why he didn't want to send the item, because he doesn't want to give up his address. That's why you don't have any 800 numbers or nothing up there, because I'll have officials contact you. Especially about that stuff you have on your site, talking about how you make stuff from scratch, chemicals from scratch. And mind you, if you're making that statement, and this is a hazardous material which you have not truly tested correctly or has not been tested correctly, and you're shipping this to the United States Postal Service, this can bring in Homeland Security to your front door. You know that, right? You don't make statements that you can't back up. You're going to be reported to Homeland Security, you know that, for that, what you just stated. Because they're going to ask you questions like, okay, you have a degree in chemistry, where is this facility at, where's the testing, how are you disposing these particular items? Yeah, they're going to ask you all those questions. Can't say you're making some chemical from scratch. You try to make it sound like you're different than everybody else. That's how you try to portray yourself, as you have a different product than everybody else. No. Like, the Goopy Goo, you try to say your product had like a skin-like kind of thin, and basically it was just water. Just a lot of water in it. And then when the customer got it there, of course you're going to have separation. The polymers go to the bottom, and they separate, trying to make it sound scientific. Blah, blah, blah. You put water in your paint, separate it. That's what happened. It works. It has to be there because it works at the delivery system. It ain't going to be a delivery system if I'm looking at the container and I'm only seeing 16 ounces of paint and 16 ounces of water. No, you just ripped me off. So if you make statements you never made that, I got your video saying that you did. Now, this is what you're going to do.
you're going to go on YouTube, you're going to rant and cry like you usually do, and what the other one's going to do is he's going to take some black paint and claim it to be ours, because that's what you guys do when you don't have anything to back up your products. That's what you do. So get the crying and whining. We're used to seeing it. Same thing every time. Ugh, man. Too easy. I gotta print these up. As a matter of fact, I gotta bring my other account up and print all these up. I don't know what account they're on. They're on the Immerse account. I think they're on the Immerse account. Yeah, they're on the Immerse account. We gotta go bring those up. And I'm gonna print all these up. And I'm gonna print all the ones up from eBay. We're gonna go back to all the ones from eBay, print all those up too. Sample packs. I didn't know he had sample packs. Yeah, he had sample packs. Yeah, sample packs. Let me show you the embarrassment. So that stack, that's how many cancellations we got off them in one day. In one day. He put all that money back into the account in one day. He couldn't keep it. Jeez. Please back it up. Alright, gentlemen. I'm pretty sure I'm done embarrassing you. Like I said, the only reason why I go to these places, gentlemen, because I back up what I say. If I say that you did so and so and so, I will go back and get the video and back it up. People know what I do. That's what I do. I'll go back and get it because I don't like to say things that are not true. If it's not true, I'm not going to bring it up. There's no point in bringing it up. It's a lie. That's why I sat there and I went through my videos when I said that you said that 300, you can paint 2 quarts. With 2 quarts, you can paint a 300-inch screen. I went back and I found it, didn't I? It says it right there on his site. That's what he said. All right, then. I back up everything that I say. No point in saying if you can't back it up. So, again, if I'm this person, as you said, I'm a scammer, I'm a rip-out artist, I'm all these bad things, why are you so afraid of me? All right, then. It tells you right there. Remove an entire state of Pennsylvania. Yeah, we've recorded this multiple times. Removed the entire state. Hey, dude, if you're that scared of me that you're going to remove an entire state, you know I can use this to my advantage point. I know people in all 50 states, so I can have them contact you and send over and say, hey, look, we're buying for Kenneth Bird, and we're going to put it against your product, the Series C. Are you going to send that product over? Because if you've removed an entire state to keep it from coming to us, would you remove their state too? And if that's the case, I can get you to cancel out in all 50 states. Who are you going to sell it to then? Curious. I'm gonna have. I got somebody in Texas gonna place an order from him because I'm curious if he's gonna give him the product or he's gonna cancel out. So I want to find out. I'm curious. I'm gonna see what happens. Let me see. Yeah, this one right here, $129. He put $129 back in our account. He couldn't keep it. Right there. Remove the entire state of Pennsylvania. Man, talk about having bragging rights on somebody. She was Louise. Got it right there. This is on a form site, so everybody can see it. Everybody knows that you removed an entire state of Pennsylvania. Look, that's what it's ordering the product right here. And you'll see me scroll through. Hold on for a minute, where I'm at. Right there, bye-bye. You'll see me scroll through, and you'll see the state of Pennsylvania is missing. Now, if you sit there and say, hey, look, I don't ship to Pennsylvania, liar. Because I got cancel receipts on you. In order for me to get a cancel receipt, you'd have to ship to Pennsylvania. So don't lie. Don't lie. There's our order right there we're making for the Series C. He couldn't even back up the black paint. Well, not gray paint. We got to get it short of this one. He even did it in slow motion. And the state of Pennsylvania is missing. He removed an entire state to keep us from placing on it. Oh, you thought I was lying about that? No, buddy, you know me. I back everything up. I recorded the shopping cart. Removed the entire state of Pennsylvania. You're not afraid of my products. Oh, you haven't seen anything yet, man. You haven't seen anything yet. I'm going to make all your products. That's what I'm going to do. Now, what we're going to do is to show you that you are afraid of us, and you are afraid of, we have the ability to reverse your stuff, and you know we have your stuff, and we can reverse it and make it better. I'm going to put you in the next state against the Series C that we have called the Complete. And you're going to cancel out. You're going to put the money back in my friend's accounts, and they're going to send me the cancellations over here. See, this is why you don't go and you don't talk trash. I sat there and said from the door, I can't explain it enough, man. This is his cancellations. Look. These are all his cancellations that we have. We have his cancellations on one side, Crow on the other side. Cancellations. On PayPal. Can't keep the money. So let's do it again. We had to go in twice to do this to make sure that we weren't doing it wrong. See right here? See, I'm scrolling down. See if you see Pennsylvania in there. Look down. Keep going. You see Pennsylvania? Look at that. North Carolina. North Dakota. Keep going down. You see Pennsylvania? Do you see it yet? We're at the bottom already. No Pennsylvania. He removed an entire state. Removed an entire state. Yeah, you're afraid of me. That's what I know from the door. And what did you say on camera? You sat there and said, out of your mouth, you said that I talk a lot of trash behind camera. Nobody, I back it up. I back it up. And when you see me face to face, I'll walk up to you man to man, eye to eye, straight up to you. And I'll say it again to you. I back it up. Got the wrong person at the end of the day, man. That's what you got. You're used to running your mouth and hoping that people will fear what you say. I'm not that type of person. I'm come from a different cloth, buddy. I'm about action. That's where I come from. Talking's cheap at the end of the day. So I'll come in and I'll basically do what I have to do. And if you're going to be talking trash, I'll come buy your stuff. You removed an entire state of Pennsylvania. Let's go through that again. One more time. Let's go look at that one more time so you can find that Pennsylvania. Can you find the state of Pennsylvania? Let's go again. See if we can find it. Look down. See, keep going. Keep going down slowly. Anybody see the state of Pennsylvania? Anybody see it? Nope, 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 no. See, Pennsylvania would be PA. And if you sit there and say, well, we don't ship over there, well, you'll be doing the same thing Jamie did when he says that we don't ship to my address, and we have proof you do ship to my address. So you base the Series C as being better than us, but you remove an entire state. Your stuff is trash at the end of the day. I'll be taking it from you so you know that. Penalty for wasting my time. I'll take it, reverse it, make it better, upgrade it, and then sell it for 10 times more than what you can pay for it. You can actually get it at the end of the day. You won't be able to afford it when I get done with it, of course, with the lawsuit, so you won't be able to afford jack. What you want to do, you want to take me to court on this too and say that basically I made false statements? Yeah, I record and document everything. I have backups on everything. I'm the last person you want to see in a courtroom because you know I'm a person who backs up stuff. So when I tell you that when we get in that courtroom that I'm going to crush you, I am not joking. I back everything up. You have to in business. I've dealt with a lot of big companies and I learned that you have to back it up. Because if not, they'll crush you in the process. State's missing. And if you go to court and you say we don't ship there, here's your receipts. In order for me to get those receipts, your state would have to be there, right? My state would have to be there. All right. All right then. So the Series C is crap because you can't back it up to me. You can do all the videos. Like I said, you can do all the videos you want. This it doesn't mean jack at all, period. It means nothing. You removed an entire state and we have cancellations. Your stuff is crap. Crapola, crapola, crapola. And gentlemen, since you don't know business and you sit there and say, well, these tactics would hurt my... No, they don't hurt my business. These tactics show people who do business with me at the end of the day that I can back myself up. And they can invest in my company because I don't take no crap from anybody at the end of the day. My company is not the company to lay down and let people walk over top of them. If you want to challenge my company, we'll come for you with no problem whatsoever. And we'll back it up 100% and win on top of that. That's why people hire good lawyers. Because good lawyers can go in and make that promise that we don't back down. We'll get it done. There you go. Meanwhile, your stuff doesn't show up anywhere. Where's my state at? Where the heck is the state at? Do I have to place another order to find my state? What did you do with the state? Where did it go? What happened to it? Why don't we have it there anymore? Remember this video right here? Yeah, we got copies of this one too. I told you I got copies of your videos. This is one that went missing. It's disappeared. What happened to it? This is when it's supposed to be showing the range gain. Doesn't exist at all. You do know I'm taking your company to court for basically committing fraud, right? So you're going to court for basically making false statements, but your company's also being sued because you made a statement about range gain and all this stuff that doesn't exist, and we can't find it anywhere. This is the actual video that went missing. Got a copy of it right here. Screen streaking out, having problems with it. Look, you're just seeing the streak lines pop up right there all across the screen. That's why the video went missing, because the screen was changing colors in the video. All right then, gentlemen, you have learned your lesson, hopefully today. Now, like I said, the reason why we had to bring all this up because I don't lie. I'm not going to lie on camera. I'm not going to make statements without backing it up, because that's what you're supposed to do. When you make a statement about something, you have to back it up, or basically it's considered to be a lie. And if you don't have no real base truth behind it in court, it's called hearsay. So I'm used to backing stuff up. So that's what I do. Now, you might think that at the end of the day that you're being prosecuted, but not yet. Not yet. But you will be prosecuted. Products don't even freaking match correctly. Look at this mess. Look at these little specks all over the screen. That's from the primer. That's actually from the primer, basically, pushing through the surface because it's so watered down. Got products in here not even black. The product didn't even turn black. This was black. That's not black. This is supposed to be his product. What the frick happened there? It's a mess. Man. Oh, by the way, gentlemen, happy Father's Day. I'm not insensitive at the end of the day. I'm really not. But happy Father's Day, because you guys are fathers. But happy Father's Day. But, like I said, I'm not the type, I can know how to separate my emotions. Happy Father's Day. Congratulations for having kids and stuff. But, meanwhile, on the business side of it, I'm going to crush the daylights out of you in court, so you know that, right? This is going to cost you. This is going to cost you so much money. It's not even funny how much this is going to cost you. Removed an entire state of Pennsylvania. Wow. Boy, that's flattering, man. They fear me that much. They remove entire states. Man, I wish we would have got that product over here, man. I had so much testing I was going to do to this, man. And I told him, I sent them an email telling him how I was going to test this stuff. Certified strains, full lit environments. We were going to see the splatter effect because this stuff is very, very thin. basically, do we have to, can we code over any surface? Like we're going to have an orange wall, a purple wall, green wall, different colors to see how much the surface would bleed through. Oh, and I was going to stick that thing into a Home Depot paint shaker. Yeah, everything. We're going to run through all the tests. All the tests. But he got scared and he canceled out. Got the whole thing down there. I got down there. Kenneth Bird, all of it down there, waiting for your screen to come through, and you canceled out. I gotta go, but I gotta put you on blast for this. You know that, right? I have to put you on blast. I gotta do a separate video on this. I gotta put you on blast. I have to put you on blast. I'll make a short video, short and sweet, and just put you on blast real quick. This is embarrassing. This is really embarrassing. I would expect better. I really would. If you claim you're going to have the best black paint, I would expect better. I really would. I don't care if nobody comes into watching it. I just need it for my site because I'm going to be posting it onto my forum site. I want them to see this because usually you got to go through all the stuff I have on here. Make it short and sweet, right to the point. We can see it right there. Right there. I can't believe it. You canceled the entire state for me? Yeah! Boy, I'm telling you, you call yourself the king at the end of the day? Buddy, you got dethroned. Literally got dethroned. Right now, you're up there hanging by the gallows. By the gallows. Got dethroned. Castle got conquered. Freaking, we basically took over everything. Yeah, you're done. You're done. Unless you're running through the cornfield somewhere at 100 miles an hour, scared to death because our armies came up on your encampment. You're like, oh, heck no. There's no way in the world we fighting that army. No, we surrender. That's surrender right there. The king. You're right. I would never call myself the king of... No, I'm not doing that, man. That just sounds arrogant. The king? Really? You call yourself the king? And you cancel? Pull an entire state and you call yourself the king? Gotta put you on blast, man. Just for a minute. Where's his site at? It says the king on it. There he calls himself the king. Jeez. When I get done with this video is going to pop up on a search engine. So I'm going to put a special little decoder in. It's going to pop up everywhere. Because that takes a bit to find. But this one we're going to make it known so it pops up. Call himself the king. Never call himself the king. Got the best products. I got the best products. I am the king. You know what you remind me of? You remind me of... Hold on, what's that guy's name? Nobody Beats the Wiz. Seinfeld. This is what you literally remind me of. Is he on there? Nobody Beats the Wiz? This is Seinfeld version. Seinfeld, no one beats the Wiz. I'm the Wiz. This is literally what you remind me of. You got music playing back there in the background somewhere? I think I do. Where's it at? Where's the music playing back there? I know we got music back here playing. I do got music playing back here. I gotta pause this. Where's the music at? Call yourself the king. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, you can't get mad about it, buddy. You did it. You never told you to remove an entire state. Why do you just ship the item over? That's all you had to do. Money was transferred over. Why do you just ship the item over? What was wrong with the Series C that you had to remove an entire state of Pennsylvania? So what was wrong with it?
There we go. Alright. Where are we playing it from? Let me see. Was that the loft music? I think that was the loft music. Okay, loft music is still on. Alright.
Man, sorry I'm late.
They're bringing me back.
I'm gonna be in the can.
Hey, Jerry. I'd like to meet someone. This is Jack.
Nobody beats me because I'm the Wiz.
That's you, man.
Yes, I'm the Wiz. I'm
The Wiz?
Oh,
Oh, yeah? I'm the Wiz. I'm the Wiz.
no. What about your fact-checking job?
Oh, here's the fact. I'm the Wiz.
That's literally you, man. I hate to put it that way, but that's you. You couldn't back that product up. I don't get you guys at the end of the day. Any company that challenges me, man, I'm backing myself up. Doesn't make a difference who it is. I don't care. Win or lose, I'm backing my product up. Ain't no way in the world I sit there and cancel out anybody. That is not happening. And the way I'm taking that kind of humiliation, not going to happen. Not taking that humiliation. Not going to happen. And that's why companies like to do business with me. Because they'd rather do business with a pit bull than a poodle. And that's the same way I feel about my attorneys. I'd rather have pit bulls than poodles any day. Calls and said, look, the king, literally, I got to come back on this one. We'll be back.